And now the Thunderhawks with their hit single, I Am Just a Song.
When you're down and your heart's broken, lost your hope and your confidence, when you're sad and you're feeling all alone, you don't have to worry. You know you can count on me. Close your eyes and know you're not on your own. I know exactly what to say. Sorry you're feeling bad, but it'll be okay. 'Cause I'm just a song, but I'll get you feeling alright. Up in the day, make you laugh when you're crying at night. As you follow your dreams, I just hope that you'll take me along. 'Cause you are a woman, and I'm just a song. I can be better than a friend. Open up and just let me in. Now and then it is me you need to hear. With a tune and a little prayer, you know I can be right there. All that you gotta do is lend your ear. I know exactly what to say. Sorry you're feeling bad, but it'll be okay. 'Cause I'm just a song, but I'll get you feeling alright. Keep you up in the day, make you laugh when you're crying at night. And if all your dreams, I just hope that you'll take me along. 'Cause you are a woman, and I'm just a song. I don't pretend to be the best of my kind. Sometimes I show up at the wrong time. You know that folks give songs more credit than they're due. 'Cause I don't exist without you. 'Cause I'm just a song, but I'll get you feeling alright. Keep you up in the day, make you laugh when you're crying at night. As you follow your dreams, I just hope that you'll take me along. 'Cause you are a woman, and I'm just a song. 'Cause you are a woman, and I'm just a song.
That's amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Thunderhawks, headed by none other than Hal and Hope of. Yeah, I think she's waiting for you.
Yeah.
Nysol. Yeah, I was gonna say I was waiting for that. Hal and Hope Nysol, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the FOREVERVERSE, in which a bunch of talented, funny, interesting, and musically inclined individuals sit together to roll dice and explore the infinite depths of the FOREVERVERSE. When we last left our players, there was explosions and gunshots all around them as they were currently hearing the sounds of battle and consuming everything around them. Currently, you guys find yourself amidst the smell of pine, burning wood, as you look down and see that you're wearing fatigues and are all carrying Thompson machine guns. You hear as someone from the side of you, who's running by in the darkness, is yelling out, "Sergeant! Private! What are you doing? Don't just stand there! Hurry! Get to the chutes! Up!" As you see as a ricocheting bullet clips through his shoulder as a spray of blood comes down and he falls face into the dirt as mud splashes around him. What do you do?
Well, that's pretty intense.
I immediately go down to help the man.
You look down and you see as his eyes are glazed over and he is clearly dead. And you see his insignia with a small blue patch with a red parachute and 5 stars on the side of it. You can also see the tree line that he was mentioning about 50 yards from your location leading into the countryside.
Oh no.
So and as I reach down to look at him, I see I have man hands.
Yeah, you do. You have man hands.
Man hands. And I just run for the trees.
What were you saying?
I said that's where he told us to go before he died.
Yeah, he was running towards that direction before the bullet clips him. You can see that other forms are starting to run inside of what appears to be an open field as well, too. As you see more muzzle flashes are coming from an area about 250, 300 feet behind you.
Can I recognize any of the things on the man who just passed away?
Absolutely. Well, I'll recognize as far as like your knowledge of.
Like, yeah, I have encyclopedic knowledge, so anything that I may have ever read or seen or.
That seems valid. Why don't you make a wisdom plus dexterity roll at this point?
Oh God.
Can I look around to see if I can recognize any of my friends? If I might, can I see Hope or Jade or Samuel or Hal?
The good news is that you can see both Hal and Hope not far from you, and they seem to have been landed they're in the midst of the dirt, but at the point it's very hard to see Sam and Jade at this point.
Is Hope still running for the tree line?
Well, Hope was clenching down to see the man. You did all hear this gentleman yell his dictation before he fell down into the dirt. Another thing to note as well too is that as you look at your comrades Hal and Hope, you can see that there is long strings with a huge piece of cloth trailing behind them as well too.
Okay, I only got 1 success.
Only 1 success? Yeah. Well, he's clearly in World War II fatigues.
Okay.
He seems to be in the army or at least some type of infantry or commando unit, and he, from what you could tell, he was a paramarine or a paratrooper or something, because he already clinched all of his stuff, and he just had his backpack and his gun, but he doesn't seem to be carrying a huge amount of gear with him.
Okay.
He did have a radio on him, though. He was the comms officer.
Can I gank that radio?
You can gank the radio, but you're going to be taking some incoming fire as we do this.
Okay, never mind. Maybe not.
I wanna yell. I wanna yell and go, "Oh, Hal! Where is Samuel? Where is Jade? Where is everyone?"
You all hear him screaming in the darkness.
I'm here, I'm over here, Jade!
Come on.
Oh my God, I'm a guy! As I raise my
As you
arm.
speak, and you hear that a man's booming voice is looming out in front of you.
Oh my God, I'm God.
And you watch as a man who is clearly keeping his head down as you can hear as whizzing bullets are coming, guys. Of course you're a guy! You're a goddamn Marine! Now get to those trees!
Going!
Do I hear Jade or do I hear a man's voice?
You hear a man voice saying, "Jade, I'm here." Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. You do hear.
Okay.
You do hear her voice.
Oh, there's so much happening right now.
There is a lot happening.
We can recognize each other.
Yeah.
The 5 of us.
Yeah, you can see each other in your body.
Can we kind of see both bodies at the same time?
No, not now.
Okay.
No, you just see each other in the clothes that your person is wearing.
I'm crouched down behind a mountain, and I just start where the monkey is coming from.
Yeah, go for it. So that'd be a dexterity plus firearms check.
I can do that.
I am feeling overwhelmed and fatigued. I feel like I have to throw up. Do I have to roll to prevent that from
That's
happening?
fine. You could absolutely. So let's do a resolve. let's make a very solid composure plus stamina roll.
Jesus Cristo, composure plus stamina. Okay.
That's a success.
Okay. Oh, I need to roll. Let me see how many of these. 4 of them.
Do it.
How'd you do?
2 successes.
That's great. So you realize.
Okay, I got
Okay.
3 successes. So I
Oh,
regained my composure.
you swallow the knot in your throat as you can feel the bile subside for the moment. And Sam, you turn and fire the Thompson and realize you're really good at this.
Yes.
In fact, you're so good at it, you can take another 2 dots in gunfire.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah, man.
So,
Okay, I might see that and get a little less scared.
right.
And now I'm just confused. I want to roll to see if I still keep running.
Okay, yeah, because at this point you've been moving.
I've been
Isn't she
moving.
running with a parachute attached to her back?
Fine.
Yeah,
Yes.
roll it.
Hope, cut off the goddamn
So what
parachute.
you're rolling is a stamina and the stamina plus a presence check at this point, especially if you're trying to keep her cool.
Okay, that's not good for me.
Okay.
Who else has a
Come on, I
parachute?
believe in you.
Who else has a parachute?
You could see Hope and
wow,
Hal.
seriously?
Actually, pretty much everybody still has theirs attached to them at this point,
Okay.
including you.
All right, I want to remove my parachute.
Okay.
Agreed.
I cut mine off, yeah.
All right, you cut yours off.
I get 2 successes.
You get 2 successes. You manage to regain your composure,
Yeah.
but as you're running,
So-
you can feel weight pulling you, not only from your like 85-pound backpack that you're carrying at this point, but also from the sheer amount of weight that you're dragging. You realize you're really strong.
Yeah.
And this doesn't really bother you the way that it does. So take another strength and stamina attribute dots on your character.
It didn't bother me until now, and I realized it, and I stopped saying to myself, man hands. So I was like, man hands, man hands, man hands, man hands. Okay. I guess I have man hands. Let's think about this. And so yeah, I looked.
And
back
you can
towards
hear
the-
bullets are whizzing by
Yeah.
the side of your face at the same time too. In fact, you feel as one grazes so close by you, it actually goes in through your backpack and out through the other side.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay, man hands will save me. My man hands will save me.
So the 4 of you who want to take and cut your backpack off,
Yeah.
let's have you guys make an intelligence.
Yeah, I'm gonna undo the clips of the chute.
So and do you know how to do that?
What skill would I need to know that?
Well, that would just be intelligence, be raw intelligence, and I'll give you resolve, or I'll give you wits with it too.
What if I'm just cutting it
You
off?
said raw intelligence.
If you're just cutting it off, you're just cutting it off.
It takes no intelligence.
No, it doesn't. You just whip out the Bowie knife, which just happens to be there.
1 success.
Exactly.
And you knew exactly where it was.
On my
It's
leg.
right there.
One
So put
success.
a Bowie knife down in your equipment. And
One success.
it's almost like it just kind of, you sit
Like
there.
muscle memory?
And you, yeah, it's muscle memory. It just kind of clicks and it falls down, kind of like you've been training for it.
Okay.
For a very long time.
2 successes.
Same boat. You don't know where it came from or why it makes any sense, but you feel as the weight just drops in the side of you, and
Cool.
you're just free at this stage.
I'm gonna
Nice.
test my strength and rip it off.
Awesome. Go for it.
Do I have a knife, or did I know how to remove the?
You remember the
parachute?
clips.
Cool.
Yeah, only Sam's cut his at the moment.
Got it. Okay,
Can
I want to yell to the rest of my team again. I want to say, Hope, Jay, Samuel, help! Let's go! Let's run to the trees! Let's do it! Let's do it!
You can hear as large planes are also overhead at this stage, and you can hear them as they are buzzing, and you can hear as small whistles as what seems to be bombs are dropping around you, and you can hear behind you as you watch as dirt and a small puff of fire erupts as you hear screams coming from where the machine gun fire was coming at you
Not good,
from.
not good, not good.
So, you're all clipped out, you're cut, you're clipped out.
1 success on ripping.
On rip?
it. Yeah.
That's right, ripping.
It's hard to rip though, even if you're strong.
That's pretty rough. You rip a bunch of them.
Okay.
You tear like a grouping of them, but there's a lot of
Okay.
threads attaching you at the moment.
Okay, I still feel very awesome about it.
You still feel really cool about it. You would have never been able to rip that many nylon cords in the past. So, okay. You can see as some of your comrades are continuing to fire, and let's have you make a dexterity check for me, just raw dexterity at this point.
Yeah. Just I had a 1 die.
You had 1 die?
Yeah.
Okay. Success?
Nope.
Nope.
That's a big fail.
You feel as more bullets begin to ricochet.
I hit the ground.
And you hit the ground. In fact, one of them you feel like just someone just roundhouse kicked you right inside of the side of your ribs, and you feel like a kind of a burning pain inside of the side of your ribs. I'm taking aggravated damage, which is a slash.
Okay.
Can I?
And I'll say to myself, "Oh, thank God I'm wearing that bulletproof vest." Okay, aggravated
Well, it
damage.
felt like there was something there, but it's also starting to feel very warm on the side of your body.
Oh no.
Okay. So where do I write down? Sorry.
Where it says damage, where it says health,
Health.
you're gonna do a single slash
I
in the
see.
box. That's right there.
Okay.
That's lethal damage. All right.
Are any of us close enough to her to try to get to her?
She's still running.
She's still running. Okay.
She's not down. Oh, she hit the dirt. You did
Yeah,
say you
she
hit the
said she
dirt,
hit the
right?
dirt.
Hope?
Yes.
You did say you hit the
we
dirt.
see her
right?
get-
Well,
hit with a
well,
bullet?
look,
Grace?
you did say that I'm fine with this. You said that guns were firing at me, and I felt another wave of bullets. So I said I hit the ground. And you go, but I imagined that probably one of those bullets.
The reason that you hit the dirt is because
Yeah.
you felt the
That's
impact hit
how
you
I'm
so
interpreting
bad.
it too, yeah.
So yeah, you didn't see as a bullet necessarily Grazer, but you did see Hope fall about. You're pretty close to the tree line at this stage. What are you doing, Mr. Sam?
I sprint over.
To pick her up?
Yeah.
All right.
And haul her up by her backpack whilst shooting all the way over to her.
Okay, shoot. So you want to shoot on the way over and then pick her up?
Yeah.
Great, go
And
for it.
I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, Sam. But instead of Sam, I say John Winger, and those words sound. I don't know how I know those names, those words.
All right, that sounds great. John Winger.
What? Me?
Yeah, that's right, John Winger. The soup bone's
And you
back.
look down. You look down, Sam, and you
Winger.
see that it just says Jay Winger across your patch on the side of your fatigues. So, you go and pick her up, and what do you see on the side on her
Friday.
Friday? Hey.
Come on, Friday.
And you pick her up. I'm the fireman carry. I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right. So you pick her up and realize that you're pretty fucking strong too. So take 2 staminas and a strength on your attributes.
Thank you so much.
Yup. So you're grabbing, make your shot. So at the same time, guys, it's getting crazy around here. This war zone is exploding. You did see as Sam grabbed a hold of Hope though and lifted her
Do they
up.
need extra help, or is Sam able to carry Hope by
Well,
himself?
you did watch as Sam
Lifted her. Okay.
lugged her over
Okay.
on top of a
Okay.
fireman's carry. So that's up to you whether you think they need help or not.
So this is like a shallow house situation where I am seeing, to me, Samuel, who looks like Keller, let's say,
Yeah.
lift up small Hope, but really Hope is in a larger.
She has a giant backpack on and
Right.
fatigues that are way too big for her.
Small hope.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I figure out if the best defensive maneuver at this point in time would be to get down and army crawl to the tree line or to run?
I think that is a call that you can make without a roll.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna scream to everybody, get down and move to the trees, and drop to the ground and start moving.
prone crawling it?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm sprinting with
the
my
tree line.
injured friend, though.
Okay.
I want to provide cover fire for them.
Right.
My machine gun.
So you're firing. Go ahead and fire. It still seems you can still hear the sounds of explosions, but a lot of the machine gun return fire has subsided dramatically, especially after several of those bombs hit
What do we roll
right.
fire?
which as you're looking into the side, you can see that it's ocean.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Coming from the ocean into a tree line?
That would make the most amount of sense right now.
Oh no.
Oh
It's
no.
like Normandy.
Oh fuck. And then where are people firing at us from?
They're firing it from what seems to be pillboxes, large concrete structures.
In
Where are they
between
laid
us
out?
and the trees?
No, you are actually behind the pillboxes. You have the oceans, and you have pillboxes, and then you have you, and then the tree line.
So we made it
So
past
we're
that.
past the pillbox.
made it past the pillboxes.
Wow.
Cool, cool.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Should have thrown a grenade in them
That's what I was
pillboxes.
thinking.
That's up to you. You're still close enough to the tree line, but that is a
Let's
choice
go
that
ahead
you
and
can
let's
make.
go ahead and head on into the tree line.
Yeah, let's get it in the tree line. But I just guys, I just remember I've got a mortar. I've got a mortar. We got to do it.
You
Can
do?
we have mortars in
Well,
World War
no,
II?
you wouldn't be parachuting with a mortar. I don't think.
Grenade, but
I left the mortar behind.
Good try. Good try.
looking good. I don't think you got it.
Oh wait, that was last war.
As you guys run into the tree line, you can see is several other of presumably people who have dropped with you, but they seem to be wearing different. Actually, make a wits plus observation or wits plus composure.
Everybody,
Everybody.
any more?
No.
Wits and composure.
I just need 4.
One success.
Also 1 success.
One success.
3
Okay.
successes.
Nice.
Great. So Santiago,
I didn't throw up.
you didn't throw up. And as you, being one of the first ones to get into the tree line, you notice that there are several other people who seem to all be dressed different, similar but different from you. And as you see, as one gentleman comes in, or as you come into the tree line, you can hear as one of them, "Sir, get down! You dropped way too far south. We don't know why you're in here, but just get down. We'll provide covering fire."
Okay, that sounds like a plan. Okay, please. What is happening? Where are we?
Look, we're performing a standard air raid to provide you guys cover to drop in, but then a freak wind blew in, and we have word from command that you guys dropped far south of your initial drop point. So you're in a hot zone right now, and we need to get you out of here.
How far are we from the sewer? Is there a sewer nearby?
Sewer? What do you?
Okay, never mind. Okay.
I've been hit.
We've got. Oh, go! Get her down! Medic! As you look.
It's a flesh wound. I'm not scared of it.
All right, well, soldier, if you can walk, you can run. And so,
Sure.
do you want to have a medic attend you, or
I
do
don't
you-
have time. No.
All right.
No, hope's getting some balls.
Can I look in my bag and see if I happen to have any medic supplies?
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, let me.
Oh, good call.
Are we all now in the same? Are we all in the same place? Are we all together? Are we safe?
Yeah, you've all come together. In fact, the only people who you weren't able to, because you saw those two as they came in, but those two aren't but about 10, or more like 20, 35 feet away. You can see them as they come along the line. As you can see, a couple of guys have set up like a semblance of a defensive structure along the tree line, and they are occasionally coming around from the trees and providing return fire with rifles and small arms. So with rifles and machine guns. So,
This is crazy.
sir, war is crazy, but we're here. The Krauts. So far, we got the jump on them. So, it's imperative we get you to your next objective. I have orders to make sure that that we provide you covering fire all the way to get to your rendezvous port.
This is a mistake. We're not supposed to be here.
Wait, you're not supposed. You're a trained paratrooper. Of course you're supposed to be here, else you wouldn't have dropped out of those.
I look down and my hands are white.
Sure.
Oh, this is very different. Okay, what is? Oh my God.
Santiago, you look great. What is your real name? What name do I actually say?
My name is Santiago. I don't. Wait, I have it. Oh. Stanley Mellish. My name is Stanley Mellish.
I call you Delish Malish. That's what somehow I know that's my nickname for you.
Somehow I have heard that nickname before. and somehow I will repeat what I have said before. That is not even how you pronounce my last name. It is not Malish. That joke doesn't even make any sense.
I start laughing and I don't know why.
Hey guys, we're paratroopers.
I know. Y'all,
Look.
who got shot?
I've got, and you can see as one of the another comms officer who is in the same kind of outfit. He's like, look, there's 12 C-47s up there, and only one of them matters, and that's for you at the moment. So I mean, guys, I don't even know your orders, all right? You guys are so Black Ops, I don't even know what you're doing down here. I just know you're important.
What is a C-47?
Isn't that a paperclip or a clothespin?
Would I know what a C-47 is?
One of us has to know.
Roll it, intelligence plus, or wits. Yeah, no, intelligence. Intelligence plus academia at this point. Academics, not academia. Academics, intelligence and academics.
One success.
One success as well.
2.
Yes.
It's a Skytrain. It's a large paratrooping. It's the mid-range plane that you guys jumped out of.
Yeah.
Okay, but he said one of them is here for us, so I assume we need to get back into one, or he means the one that
It
dropped
was
us
there
off.
to drop you off.
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, you can kind of assume, since you all came down with parachutes, that you just landed, and you are in a hot zone at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
Oh, you're talking to the commander,
Yes.
or the
And also,
the
how do
PFC?
we rank in comparison to you?
For you two, you're higher rank because I think we determined that you're a corporal.
See.
Can we
You
look
can
down
look and see the chevrons.
see the ship? Okay. Does
Yeah.
one of us know what
Yeah.
these mean?
How many chevrons is corporal?
2.
Yeah, it is two chevrons.
So we're both corporals.
You're
Yeah.
both sharing the same chevrons.
Got
I
it.
do not have that number of chevrons. I
No.
have 3 chevrons.
You have 3 and 2 underneath. Oh no, you have 4 chevrons.
I have
No,
4
3.
chevrons.
Would I know what that means?
Sergeant,
Okay. That means you're sergeant.
What do I have,
You're in
one?
charge.
I am a
you've
sergeant.
got 1.
PFC.
Yep.
You're PFC.
And what is that?
Out of first class.
Can I be that too?
You already were.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You
so
both look down and see
the
single
grunts.
chevrons, and he addresses you, sir. Private Willingham, sir.
All right, get us where we need to go, Willingham.
Sir, I don't have orders to deliver that to you. You're supposed to be going on your own.
You just said you're going to give us cover fire all the way up.
I will provide cover fire for you here, sir, but you are currently at least 10 clicks north of where your original drop zone was.
All right. I
that
think we should
means-
head a bit further into the forest and then head
I'm thinking about 10 clicks.
Here.
10 clicks to get
I'll hear you say, comms, get over here. You
much
can
is
see
the clip?
the other gentleman was talking to you. Yes, sir. He goes, he lay out a map for them. And the guy, he pulls out a big roll.
How old is this comms officer?
Just initiated, sir. Well, thank you for asking.
And then I say in a very sad voice, "You are just a baby, too young for war."
Well, we all have to defend our country in our own way, Sergeant.
All right, move over. Let me look at this map.
All right, so he lays it out, and you see that you are south of Willinghaven, which is a port town that's in the northeastern part of Germany.
Billinghaven?
Is it 10 clicks away?
Wilhelmshaven.
Okay.
Turn this down a bit. You're in the south. You're basically not too far away from Wilhelmshaven.
10 clicks.
10 clicks or so, right?
Click.
Okay. All right. Or so.
Could be 9, could be
And
11.
you can see where the drop is, and at this point, you're obviously in the cover of night, and the comms off. Well, sir, you see, our orders were to drop with you and to provide covering fire so that you can get to your location ASAP. You see, we all got blown a little bit off course, and we dropped here in a hot zone. We were supposed to be farther on the other side of these woods.
Oh,
Well, let's go.
yeah, that's good.
We're going to have to make our way through these woods.
I feel like I need a mortar. I feel like yes, I was given orders to receive a mortar to take with me on this quest. I'm not good with military terminology. I'm better with the.
All right. Well, I believe we have requisitioned. We have an air supply, but the problem is that the air supply with all of our gear dropped north.
So we need to get to
Lord.
it.
So we're currently covered. In fact, Sergeant, if you don't mind me saying, you're the operating officer of this whole shebang here. So what would you like us to do? Should we stay here or should we go and get all of our regular supplies?
Do we have any gadgets or navigation equipment?
Do you want to pull your bag out and start digging through it?
Yeah, I'm gonna start digging through my bag.
All right. So
I think that we should, and I'm having like a little mini freak out because this is like a whole bunch of responsibility for me. I'm just like an art dealer, and this is like World War II.
Now you're commanding sergeant of.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I start having a mini freak out, and and I tell the kid, I am ordering you to go home to your mother. She must miss you.
Sir, I miss her too so much. Oh, why the hell are we here, Sergeant?
I don't know, because there is some rich bastards that are making money off of this. But this is not the time or place for this now. We have to.
That's a little much for me. You can see as a large
Delish Malish.
streak of smoke comes out from the sideline as a tree explodes into wood and shattering pieces of splinters everywhere as an RPG crashes into the sideline. And you can hear as several people fall down to provide covering. And you hear someone from the sidelines on the other side of the explosion go, "Medic!"
If I may be so bold, I think we should go get their supplies and take them back here while they continue firing. Then we'll continue our mission.
They cannot stay here. It is unsafe. We should go further into the woods and create a base camp there or some sort of cover because we are obviously vulnerable to their
It's a good call,
attacks.
Sergeant.
We're going to be vulnerable until we get all the way
Obviously,
up
I
north.
defer to you.
Where was
leadership?
the supplies? Where were the supplies? Where do we need to go?
Hold on here. Let me get a bearing. You can watch as he sits down with the map, and you see he's got a compass, and he's a sextant, and he's attempting to try to like triangulate kind of where a situation was. He sees he does some mental math on his head.
I gotta look around. How many people are with us in our troops right now? Is it like a whole squadron?
So
Is
there's
it a-
5 of you, and no, it's not, you don't like have a whole platoon or anything, but you've got basically 2 squads in you. You know, and you're a small force, just a tiny little strike force.
And I'm the highest ranking officer.
You're the highest ranking officer because the gentleman who was shot, you learned, or you're starting to recall now, the guy who was shot, he was the first sergeant of your supporting squads at the moment.
Shit, okay, that's
So-
right. All right. Get up! What are you doing on the ground? Get up! Look at your compass as we're running away, you idiot! Come on, let's go!
All right,
Everybody,
Sergeant,
we
let's
got
go.
to move!
Get out of here! Let's get out of here!
Did I know what he was doing?
Yeah, he was basically you could assume that he got some coordinates of how far it fell, and he was trying to find out, since it sounded like it dropped off course, like what its drift would be
Okay.
as it came in.
Is that something, should we lose him, that I could maybe figure out or try to figure out?
We'll find out if you
Find out.
lose him.
Okay, great. Okay.
So
Cool, let's
it's
move.
not impossible. You feel like you could probably do that,
Okay.
though. In fact, take a couple dots in. Let me find the right one here for a second.
I want to provide.
Survival.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All of us or just her?
Just her at the moment, because she's starting to recall these
Okay,
things.
gotcha.
I want to provide cover fire.
All right.
For my troop as we're all going in
Right.
the same direction
You can
further
watch.
into the woods.
So you're yelling, covering fire as
Yeah.
you come out. All right. So you watch as everyone pulls out Thompson's, pulls it back, and you can see as everyone's as you begin to fire into kind of blindly into the woods, out of the woods into the lines, and you can see smoke kind of trailing off from the pillboxes that were there. You can start to see as small bodies are starting to assemble and regroup, and are currently trying to move. You can see as a couple of flashlights and large searchlight beams are kind of searching the woods. And in their kind of halo, you can see as more forces are attempting to move northernly along the road.
I'm staying at the back of their line, shooting at them, at those lights.
At those lights? Great.
Yes.
Okay. If you want to make
Same.
again, firearm plus dexterity, go ahead.
Same. Should I do the same roll?
All of you. Yeah, if you want to be
I'm gonna
shooting,
do
you
that.
want to be shooting into that, then go ahead.
So what is it, firearms and what?
Firearms plus dexterity.
I do not have firearms, apparently.
So that's -1.
We'll see.
Oh, it's
One success.
-1?
Yeah, if
Minus
you don't have
one on
strength
skill.
skill in it.
1 success.
One success.
Ah, I see.
What is it, dexterity?
Right.
That's the first time I Fired.
Ooh, one success.
Oh, both of you got a success.
2 successes.
2
Do
successes.
I feel like I can do this?
Yeah, you're all feeling like you can get at least another 2 dots in firearms, at least, considering you're all.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you know,
Can I as well? I have only because I would be rolling 0 right now.
you haven't fired yet.
Okay,
It's all coming back to me.
Right,
now.
as you pull the pin back, which feels really natural, the first kick is a little heavy, but then you're like, oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
And as you can see, as several of the searchlights that were sitting on the top of the pillboxes, just electricity sparks as they all pop out.
Hell yeah.
Existence.
Could I throw something like maybe if I had, because I don't think I'm ever going to get up to firearms, so I think I would be more of a range, like I strength out my ass though, and so maybe like a thrower, like a grenade or a.
You definitely have a lot of you definitely notice for some reason you've got a small arms, but
Okay.
your backpack is really heavy. It's bigger than all these guys. All right.
Maybe there's a mortar in there.
You notice that you definitely are flush with grenades, and without looking too much in your backpack, you can. It's almost like you're carrying. It feels like you're carrying bricks. You know.
I'll look at that later, but I do want to throw at least one
Trish, did
grenade.
you still? I'm going to give you a little bit. You didn't have a lot of time to look at your bag since he started
Okay.
yelling orders to move.
Yeah.
But you definitely have a lot of like electronic gear.
Hell yeah.
A lot of it is also very. It's not delicate, but it's just very robust and versatile.
Got it.
You also notice that attached to your backpack is a rifle.
Great.
So you with a couple of extended scopes.
In addition to what I'm firing with now, or that's
In
what I'm
addition to
firing
what you're
with
firing
now?
with now.
Hell yeah.
So.
Little sniper
Hard
action.
to tell, but you definitely have like long range equipment. You have wire for running like a comms line.
Ooh.
And you've got definitely some equipment in there for sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I
A
feel
lot
like
of it's not it's familiar, but you can't put it together yet.
Got it.
I feel like Amy's character is so strong that she could throw a grenade farther than I could shoot a bullet. I'll be honest. Like she's that strong that she could just chuck a grenade.
Chuck a grenade.
That's what I do. I pull the pin and I launch.
You launch.
I'm looking at a mortar and there's no fire.
Would you like
I
to
have little ones.
I have a baby. I'd have to have like a baby mortar.
They
Because
exist.
these
They make
these
models of mortars.
I feel like my character. Yeah, I definitely. I'm obsessed with mortars for some reason.
She's
so
carrying a tank, guys.
My
yeah.
little jars of paint.
which is
Estes paint.
If you want to check, how angry are you right now? How you feeling?
me.
Hope. Yeah. Are you just?
You know, I am scared of men, so I think I'm channeling that fear.
You're channeling that fear, so
Yeah,
it's
because-
mostly fear.
It's mostly a yes. Anything that I do that's violent would probably just be a reaction to fear.
Okay.
Which I think could be equally as violent as
Equally
anger.
as violent. All right.
But anger, yeah. I think. Anyway, that's my answer.
All right. Why don't you make a strength plus? Strength plus. Excuse me. Strength plus athletics roll.
Okay. I do not have athletics, so that'll be -1. Yes. Okay, one success.
All right. Yeah, you're really strong. You're very strong. In fact, have we bumped your attributes up yet?
We added
Stamina and strength, right?
one strength and one stamina.
What does that give you in strength now?
No, 4 strength
4 strength. That's
Nice,
enough.
you're strong.
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
3 stamina. So you chuck that son of a bitch.
Can I have more athletics though?
You can have 1 or 2. You can have 1 dot in athletics. Yeah, for sure. You chuck that son of a bitch, and it definitely goes far. It goes really far. It doesn't necessarily like make it all the way to the pillbox, because to be fair, that was like medium range for the Thompson, and that's 150 plus feet.
So I look at it and I tap Hal, who I call him Christopher Suspino. No, I just call him Christopher.
Just call him Chris.
Look what I did. I'm awesome.
Wow.
You also feel like your side doesn't hurt anymore.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of anything. Shoot me again, motherfuckers!
All right.
Your side is strangely, I mean, it's sore as shit. It
Yeah.
hurts, but it's
I take whatever blood is on there that hasn't dried and I lick it.
yeah. And you when you lick your own blood, it kind of entices and excites you in a way that is a little unfamiliar.
Punch a tree!
And do you punch a tree? Yeah. You make an indent in that tree. Like you make a fist-sized indent inside of that tree as you continue to hear gunshots go off and all around you. But you look down at your hand and it's not even bloody.
Did anybody else see that? Did we see that?
You'll make wits plus composure rolls
Okay.
to see what
This
happens.
is Muay Thai, my Muay Thai training coming into play. That I use just
I don't
to...
think you can get that good at Muay Thai.
One success.
One success.
Zero success. I'm still firing.
You
0 success.
I'll see
you
it.
saw it, Jade. You didn't see it. Hal, did you see it?
I just noticed like a
I didn't see
fish-shaped
it. I
indentation
did not
in the
see it.
You didn't see it. So Jade, you're the only one that saw that.
Dude, that was awesome.
Thanks, bud. And
What's your name tag?
and what,
say?
yeah,
My name tag says J McShane.
thanks, Mac.
Shane.
I'll call you Mac.
Okay.
I guess your name is Mac.
Christopher
I'll take
Spino.
it. Mac is
How
a
you
great
doing?
nickname.
Oh.
Pretty good, pretty good.
I feel like in War you have nicknames, right?
You always have nicknames, especially if
Yeah,
you're in
dude.
a close group like it
I've
seems
only
like
called
you
myself
guys are
Friday.
supposed to be, you know. Anyway, so as you guys are moving along, you can still hear Santiago yelling in his loud, most commanding voice that he possibly can to keep moving through the trees.
Oh, keep moving! Do it! Now!
As you guys are firing,
Snickering a little bit as we run.
as you guys are basically firing into the sidelines. So you continue to run through, and you can hear as kind of the popping and cracking of the gunfire is starting to taper off a little bit. As it gets a little bit quieter, as you get deeper and deeper into the woods.
How many clicks have we gone?
Only a couple.
Okay.
You know. And the sounds of gunfire and the sounds of airplanes are completely gone as you can basically start to hear the kind of aftershock of whatever the fuck just happened is going on. But you did, Santiago, the last thing that you did see is that whatever men you were firing at that initially bursted the spotlights, they were heading along a route kind of parallel to how you were traveling as well. But your like 3 squads plus your own seem to be moving at a pretty steady space.
Do we know how many of them were in that other party?
Which other party?
Of the people trying to shoot at us with the spotlights?
Oh, it seemed to have been a pretty breakneck squad. Like it wasn't a lot of people. But you also know that you had a lot more. You kind of recalling now that like there should have been a lot more people. Like you guys lost a lot of people.
Oh, there should be a lot more on our side.
There should be a lot more on your side.
Wow.
And it's not just because we got dropped in another place.
It is because you got dropped in.
So there are more other
Right,
places.
they probably all got dropped in the right place.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
We didn't lose a bunch of people.
Well,
A bunch of people are
you
dead because of it.
there's a lot of people dead because they all dropped in that hot zone.
Okay.
And mostly you kind of realize this because they were trying to cover getting you out of there too. Because you dropped in the middle of the field. And again, you're starting to recall this now, Santiago, as the orders are coming back into your mind, that everyone was supposed to drop on the northern side of the woods that you're traveling through right now, closer to Wilmhaven. I'm gonna screw this up all game.
Wolfenstein.
Wilmshaven.
Wilmshaven, yes. Closer to Wilmshaven, and then they were supposed to rendezvous with. They were supposed to basically provide you with support because you were meeting a contact in Wilmshaven. But what happened is that you guys dropped south, closer to the pillboxes, and so everyone who landed in the right place rushed south. in order to help get you guys out. That's kind of what's starting to kind of come together right now.
Okay.
Is there anybody close, like as we're moving? Can I ask the comm ops kid something?
PFC Willingham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Willingham, I got hit really hard back there. I know this is gonna be a crazy question. What year is it again?
Sir, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Just tell me what year it is, man.
It's 1943.
All right, that's what I thought. Just want to make sure. Got a little frazzled back there. A little brain stem, a little brain juice kind of floating around in there. Not quite.
Do you need a medic, sir? I can call for a medic.
No, I'm okay. I might have a concussion. I just wanted to double check. This might be another. What month is it?
Well, it's currently fall. It's October.
Okay. All right. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No,
I got hit really hard.
Yeah, that's all right. You do know what we're doing, right? I'm sorry. You've got special orders. I'm not.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Just looking into them. I'm just here to make sure that you guys that we get a good punch in those Kraut's face. You know.
Yep.
You watch
Make some
his
sauerkraut out of those guys. Am I right? Huh?
Oh God! Oh man! We're gonna get them as soon as we get back north of Wilhelmshaven. We'll go and set up and reconvert with HQ. Let them know that you got down here. Okay.
Did we all hear this conversation? Is he addressing all of us?
He's addressing him at the moment. So
we don't hear it. Okay.
you definitely can start to tell that the air is cool, and you're definitely close to the water.
Can I kind of sneak to them that it's October 1943, just so that they know?
However you want to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh man, what a...
Yeah, just pass it on to everybody else. It's October 1943.
Yeah. And then you guys can telephone it.
Yeah.
Can I remember anything specific that happened in the war in October of 1943?
Encyclopedic knowledge.
Let's do it.
All right, intelligence plus
That's so
academics.
October 1943.
Yep.
That's all that dice.
That's 4 successes.
Hot
Oh,
Everything.
yeah.
Game's over.
Are you a historian of October of 1943?
That is amazing.
4 successes. That's good. Okay, so you read a lot about the war.
Yeah.
And how things were, and the specifics that you remember about Wilhelmshaven is that in the time of 1939, between 1939 and 1945, Wilhelmshaven was hit by Allied bombing runs so bad that it destroyed 2/3 of the city.
Okay.
It was a huge, major port in which a lot of subs were trained, redressed, and then head back out. So it's kind of, in a weird way, it was the origin of the wolf pack. You know, a lot of subs were trained out of there, but they didn't know it until later. As you're kind of recalling a lot of these memories, you're starting to remember that maybe you were here to do some kind of black ops task. You look down and see that you have a very specific pin that you've never seen before. It's just a black wolf's face.
Okay.
And it's not any insignia that you've ever seen before. In your encyclopedic knowledge, it's not associated with any particular group.
Can I check my encyclopedic knowledge? I have a specific knowledge of art and art history and some of artifacts.
Yeah.
So maybe the pin might be related to something. If it may be helpful, it may not be. I may just know that a painting was painted in this month. Honestly, I don't know. It'll help. Was Picasso active around this time? When did he do Guernica? Was that before or after October 1943?
The one thing that you will say that you will remember is that a lot of very priceless art was not only smuggled by the Nazis into various places.
That's true.
But like Rome was pretty much cleaned out.
Would any of that tracking of stolen art help with being in the war? Would I know certain things?
You can make. We haven't seen any art yet to really have a reference point for it.
Yeah.
So there's nothing in there quite. You do, Jade. You do notice that your patch is of the 1st Paramarines Regiment.
Okay.
All right. So you are kind of like you could say you're kind of on the riding cusp of the Paramarines. You're the first Paramarines, one would say, and that you guys basically got dropped in with a shit ton of gear.
Okay.
And everyone else, and you are more well equipped than everyone else in their other squads.
Okay.
And yes.
Ivan, what do I got to roll to check my stuff? Is it intelligence and academics? I also have occult. I have some special knowledge in occult.
Why don't you roll some occult?
Okay, so just occult by itself?
Just occult. No, just occult and intelligence.
Occult and intelligence.
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go.
So that's as much as you remember about Wilmshaven.
I'm drawing a blank.
It's weird. It doesn't even seem familiar.
Yes.
The pins though.
Can I try intelligence and occult?
Sure, but I will tell you that this may be helpful, Jade, is that all of you have the same pin.
Okay, great.
But Willingham and all the others, none of them
Do
have
not.
that. It seems to only be you five.
Are
Okay.
we supposed to ditch them anyway?
You were supposed to ditch them anyway. You're starting to remember that at some point in this, that they're only there to support you, but you were supposed to break off. And Keller or Sam, you've got your orders. Yeah, they're in your bag, but you've got your orders.
Okay.
And no, actually, you wouldn't have your orders. And if you ever got captured, you would, and that would be very
got
bad.
my orders.
But you've got your orders in your brain.
Okay.
Yeah. You, at some point, you are basically have three major objectives, and you only remember that there's several stages of your orders, but you're in the first stage. And from what you can recall, you're supposed to meet someone in Wilhelmsburg in order to get to learn something. Something important is in Wilhelmsburg, and it's from a very specific person.
Is that different than Wilmshaven?
Do I know the location?
question.
No, it's still. I'm.
Okay.
I am not going to
It depends on
discredit
the region.
an 18-year-old American boy who continues to mess up the name of this German town. I'm not going to discredit him.
Wilhelmsburg, yeah.
I'm not going to jump up his ass. I understand. We're all scared.
Wilmshaven?
Wilmshaven.
Communications officer Willingham is 18 years old. Obviously, he's very
Do I know
young.
where in Wilmshaven we were supposed to meet?
Not right now. It's not coming to
Okay.
you. You're having a hard time pulling that up. Although, if you want, I will. If you want to make an intelligence, let's see what we'll go with that. Investigation.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Do some investigation on that.
Are my orders coming to me as well?
Success.
No, he's thinking about it a little hard right now.
I'm distracted.
Yeah.
I want to. Well, yeah. Let's learn what your orders are.
Okay. I had one success.
You had one success?
Yes.
Okay. So,
What are we doing?
I will tell you. You.
Hell.
Yeah, you're supposed to basically come in right now. So your first mission, which is a little past it at this point, it's still something that's worth it though, is that you were supposed to silence some of the AA guns that were happening during the raids, but it seems to be kind of past that point.
Well,
You could go back into it, but you do remember there's supposed to be another accomplishing air raid tomorrow.
are we running parallel to them right now?
You are running parallel to them at the moment. So your primary mission was to silence the AA guns so that they can continue to do air raids throughout the night and into the morning on Wilmshaven. And then after that, you were supposed to rendezvous with an informant in Wilmshaven
Okay.
in order to do something. He has some information that's important.
Sergeant,
Yes.
I'm remembering that we were supposed to kill all those guys who were shooting at us, but we are supposed to be meeting somebody in Wilmshaven
And that's supposed to be in the morning.
in the morning.
Okay.
So we have all night. I have a proposition.
Please.
They're running parallel to us right now. We let them go a little bit further ahead, we can get them from behind. Surprise attack. Take out all them other efforts.
I do know that we have better
World War II
equipment.
Motherfuckers.
I want to know just how good our equipment is. And I take my backpack off and I look inside.
I also want to know what kind of equipment I have in my backpack.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
I think that is a good plan, and I think that we should do it. I also want to check my bag and my person. Do I have any
What do we
weapons do I have?
get?
As everyone's checking their bags, I want to be saying, based on the time frame that we're in right now, the month and the year, here's some of the stuff I figured out. Wilhelmshaven's been heavily bombed the past bunch of years, so expect some total shit when we get there.
Wait a second. Time out. What time? What is it? Where am I? Where are we?
October
The
1943.
telephone didn't get that October 1943. You already know this.
1943.
Yeah, the map kid said that, right?
Willingham.
Wilhelm.
As you guys are kind of stopping to inspect everything, you can see that the squads are starting to continue to move forward through the forest.
The enemy squads?
No, your squads.
Okay.
Yeah, your two supporting squads at the moment, and they're almost getting out of sight, and you can see that one of them that is holding back looks back at you guys, and he goes, Sarge. Hey, Sarge. You all right back there?
Yes, everything is fine.
Let him go on.
Should we keep going, sir?
At this point, am I getting any knowledge of my orders, of our orders?
So your orders, when he was recalling,
Yeah.
or it's starting to come back to you a little bit. It's specifically, you remember what the supporting squads were supposed to be doing.
Okay.
Definitely, this was kind of like your muscle.
Yeah.
These squads were supposed to be your muscle to help take out those AA guns, because they didn't expect 5 of you to go and breach those pillboxes, knock out those AA guns, just on your own. In fact, the AA guns are providing cover in the trees. That's why they want you to go in there, because they don't know where they are, because there's so much tree cover. And so there has to be some pockets in which AA guns, somewhere in this forest, are shooting back at the. Since you guys did very high altitude C-47 drops, they weren't able to get to them. But when the bombers start coming in 400 hours, that sounds right? 400 hours, they're going to be at a real disadvantage to come in for those bombing runs. And the target is Wilhelmshaven.
Great. So, can I relay that information to the comms officer Willingham, or whoever it was that turned around?
Yeah, it wasn't Willingham. It was another. He looks like a corporal.
Corporal. Okay, great.
So you're gonna relay that back to him.
To relay those orders. That's what we need them to do.
Sergeant. What are your orders?
Sergeant, let him go. Let him go.
They are innocent men.
I'll stop.
They'll be
Everyone.
fine. They'll be fine.
Stand
Let
down
them
real
go
quick.
north. We're about to take out these guys. We don't need them. We're supposed to be on our own at this point.
I can tell you we all do have this, I'm gonna point to the wolf pins. We all do have these. We are some kind of special black ops forces. More highly skilled than the rest of them.
Can I
Just
search?
because we're better than them doesn't mean we need to leave them solo.
I agree.
You are both of you correct. I am so conflicted. Can I search my knowledge and figure out if my body that I'm in has a safe place for them to reconvene with potentially get picked up, or a less dangerous mission? Orders for them to go somewhere to get out of our way but be safe for that troop. Do I have that knowledge in my head?
Roll in intelligence plus academics.
That's what I was saying.
Ooh, okay.
We go take
The lives of dozens of men
Dozens of men are on this roll.
are up to chance.
special ops, and there's a small number of them.
One success.
One success. So you're searching your mind as this corporal's staring at you.
Machine guns and grenades.
He seems confused. He's just waiting.
Perhaps.
And several moments pass, and he goes, "Sir, are you?" And you recall this supporting crew was supposed to help you take the pillboxes, and then you were supposed to basically leave them in that area in order to make sure the AA guns were confiscated. You're basically supposed to take over these AA guns and then use that as a stationing point for your command while you went off to do your missions. And then in time, they were all supposed to basically they have an extraction point that's specific to them, but it's not your extraction point. Your orders were basically to assist these squads in taking out the AA guns and then continue on with your orders.
How many AA
Also,
guns?
if I may be so bold, something else is coming back to you. You actually have 2 sets of orders, but one of them doesn't feel like it's formal orders, but you know you're supposed to do something more than just follow out these orders that have been given to you by the U.S. Army. There's something else. Having a hard time with it, but there's definitely, it feels like it's another set of duties, but it doesn't feel like it's formal orders.
There's obviously a lot happening in my brain right now.
And you've only been on the floor for an hour.
Hey, Sergeant. Remember earlier what I said about ditching those guys? Let's not do that anymore. We can use them to help us take out those guys. We come from behind. They come from the side. We have them flanked.
Delish. Sergeant Delish.
Yeah, Delish.
How many AA
Melish.
guns?
My last name is Melish.
Oh, I know what it is. Don't think that I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Melish.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Anyway, how many guns are there?
There's 4 of them.
Let's at least get one tonight. Right now.
Right now.
Let's try and get them all.
All right, 4.
Yeah.
4. All right, at least one.
I'm feeling ambitious. This is the most ambitious I've ever felt since before Lorenzo.
Guys, I mean, seriously, I mean, she punched a tree and dented it. I think we're good.
What in the hell?
You're punching trees now?
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
Punch that tree.
Hey,
I'm not in the mood right now. I
Here
gotta
are our
get fired
orders.
up.
Yes. All right.
And then
Yes,
I
Sergeant.
just relay all the orders of what we're planning to do because it's nighttime right now. We have the cover of night, correct? What time? About what time is it military time? You said that the bombing's going to happen at 0400.
Yeah, you're at 0100 right now.
Okay, so we have 3 hours to make this happen.
Yeah, you have 3 hours.
Okay.
Easily. All right, sir. So are you? We will go and begin our assault on the first AA guns. We have a general area of where they're supposed to be, but we'll continue with our orders. Or will you be assisting us?
Yes, of course, yes.
All right,
Round
great.
it that way.
All right, squads, let's move out. Get up. And you hear everyone go, who?
Get on up.
I lean over and I say,
That's when that song starts playing. Montage.
hey, Mac.
Yeah.
What does AA stand for in an AA gun?
Can I remember that?
Yeah.
An airline.
Also, if you know it, I also, yes, you. I don't even think you need to make an encyclopedia
Great.
knowledge on that. AA stands for anti-aircraft.
Great. It's an anti-aircraft gun.
Yes, okay, good, I knew that.
Yep.
They're pro aircraft.
What's that?
That is the guns on the aircraft, yes.
They are pro aircraft.
So there's 4 of them that we need to take out.
Yeah.
EA guns.
Got it.
In the woods tonight, in the next 3 hours.
Yeah. Within the woods, the next 3 hours, you have 4 targets with a speculative area of where they're supposed to be. And you know that at some point, if the AA guns aren't taken out, that this bombing raid is going to result in some real heavy casualties.
How many men do we have?
You had originally 3 squads of 24 with you. You could see that most of those have been halved. And
Okay.
there's
So 3 squads of 12 now, or
you've got about 3 squads of 12, maybe a little less depending on each group.
each group is 12 or 12?
12
men in
or
total?
12 and one's maybe 10.
Okay.
You know, and then there's of course you 5.
Okay.
So you're at a severe disadvantage because of the bad drop.
Is there anything special that's required to take out these guns?
I think that brings us to Amy's pack.
Oh yes, I was waiting for what's in the pack.
It has so many explosives inside of it.
Boy, oh boy.
Like C4, plastic explosives, claymores, grenades. Anything that goes boom
My God,
is
be careful.
basically in your pack.
And I'm feeling, yes,
Guys, she got shot earlier.
this is,
She's just holding all that.
oh my, and I
by the
Lion
way,
King it.
It's a portable RPG.
Just as good.
It's close to a mortar as I think I'm gonna get.
It's a single shot. Wait a minute. Did we have RP? We don't think if we had RPGs in World War II.
Yeah, bazookas.
Bazookas. You got a bazooka.
Bazookas.
Yeah.
Great. As I recall my World War II history, you've got a bazooka that was actually strapped to the back of the bag, so it wasn't even at the bottom. It was just laid out
Very
in there.
visible.
Great. Awesome.
You have a tripod
I hug it.
Oh, great.
plus a pair of binocs, which you are starting to recall now, Sam, that you, I think, are her spotter.
Great.
Okay.
No. And then you have basically a shit ton of ammo and a lot of different comms gear, as well as your. It's a basic loadout, you know. And then Hal,
Yeah.
what would you like to specialize in?
Well, Hal's actually pretty decent at medicine, so I thought
You'd be the combat medic then.
might work that
Yeah,
way.
you've
What's
got.
in my pack?
What would you like to specialize in, Sam? You're a corporal.
Guns, obviously.
All right. Well, then you will probably. I mean, again, you can't
Basically,
drop
it's-
with a lot of heavy material, but you do have. You definitely have something a little bit better than a Thompson. Oh, also a pair of brass knuckles, a giant Bowie knife.
Yes, strapped
You
to my
know.
leg.
It's a government issue.
I made it myself.
Sniper.
What, brass knuckle?
I made the brass
the
knuckles
Bowie knife.
myself too, and the Bowie knife.
Stand by.
That handle's from a moose I killed. when I
Oh
was
yeah, of
6
course.
years old.
Duh. You would have you both of you actually have Remingtons as well. Remington Model 31s.
Who is that?
They're shotguns.
Us two?
Us too. Yeah, you too. So you're
You have
kind
shotguns as well?
They have shotguns.
What?
Yeah. Well, and you know, as a medic, you would too. All three of you have shotguns. You have a shotgun and a machine gun, so you have an assault. You
So
basically
the
have.
Thompson and the shotgun.
You have a Thompson and a Remington Model 31.
We were Marines. I feel like we would all have machine guns, kind of as the standard.
Yeah.
And
But again, it's how much you can drop with.
What sidearms do I have?
You both have like standard issue.
Can I have like a big old Magnum?
No, you can't.
All right.
I will tell you why you don't. Because you have a Walther AP.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is that even?
All of you have Walthers. So armor piercing.
We all have authors?
Walthers.
nice.
Is it?
The thing that is also
So
very
is my
well
only
noted.
distinguishing thing a Bowie knife?
Your only distinguishing is a Bowie knife and the fact that you have a silencer for yours.
Okay.
For the Bowie knife?
No,
Yes,
for the
it
Walther.
is. So quiet.
Right. Yeah.
Oh man. Y'all
You
stick
also
a
have
loud knives.
you also have some long, what seems to have been serrated, like very very textured wire. You know, very highly textured wire.
Samuel. What is yours and Hope's names again?
You just call me Friday.
Winger. John
And then
Winger.
where?
Do you think we'd have a nickname for you since that's your real name? Maybe we'd call you.
I feel like Winger's a pretty good nickname.
Winger's
already.
pretty good.
I
Pretty
am
good.
recalling
John
that
Winger
stuff.
is like the most American World War II name in the history of names.
It's only Bill Murray's name from Stripes.
That's great. I love it.
Chris, we have to come up with a nickname for you.
His
should've
last
known
name.
that.
His last name's Suspino. What about?
I'm Christopher Suspino. Hey,
I call him Speens.
I like Spino.
Beans is great.
I am recalling your nickname. Everybody called you Spino.
okay.
Spino.
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 That's really great.
Delish Mellish.
Because it is 1943, there's a lot of Italian racial slurs that we throw at you all the time. We consider it team building. We truly care for you, but it is a different time, so there's a lot against your Italian American
Are we
heritage.
staying away from the Irish slurs?
What?
Oh,
Back.
I am now recalling
Hey,
that
we need
you're
an
Irish.
O'Brien
Yes.
in here to just round out the racism.
Yeah.
You're pretty white now, though, right?
Yes, I am. I apparently.
white.
Well,
Alright.
I believe I am Jewish. I believe.
Yeah.
Jake, my name is Stanley.
Mellish.
Stanley Mellish is a Jewish name.
I'm McShane, so I got your.
I recall there is a lot of anti-Semitic terminology being thrown my way. Yes, we are all handling some of that. Okay.
I'm very much a generic white bread American male.
I also am
John
that.
Winger.
I guess I need to find out my real name. It's Becky Garrison.
Becky, you're a dude.
That's a boy named Sue.
Beck.
How do you do?
Just Beck.
Beckett? Or did your
Beck,
parents?
call you
Beckett
Friday.
Garrison. Beckett Garrison. You call me Friday.
Because if your real name is Becky, that is your nickname. That we will make fun of you for your parents giving you.
No, you guys. No, guys. You call me Friday.
Becky, you get the fuck up.
I am recalling. Yes, I.
No, man. Come on, man. Just call me Friday. I've been pushing this nickname for years now.
Dude, she punched a tree and dented it. Call him Friday.
Who did Becky punch a tree?
No, come on. Oh, I know. I shouldn't have pushed this. I shouldn't have pushed this nickname so hard.
You cannot create a nickname
No, but
inorganically. It has to become organic.
Okay, well, let's just organically come up with a way that my nickname's Friday.
Okay, Becky. All right, Becky. We'll figure it out.
I feel like it's soup bone for some reason.
You seem
Just for a
to
second.
just for a moment, like soup bone sounds pretty good.
Yes, that also sounds
However,
familiar.
it is recalling to you that this Friday thing is something that you've been trying to get these guys to do forever, but they still keep calling you Becky.
Oh, I love that.
That is awesome.
Because you're still private first class and you're still trying to earn your
You're
chops.
still
but
a-
even though
You're still
Yeah.
male.
Yeah.
What day were you born? What day of the week were you born?
Oh, I get. Yeah, maybe it was Friday. I think.
Okay, Becky,
We're
you were
gonna
born on
call
Friday.
you
Great.
Friday.
Great. Your name is now Becky.
No, wait. Other things happened on Friday. Remember that one time I beat you on that Friday? We were in the boxing ring and I beat you on that Friday.
But on the day that you were
That
born,
was your birthday.
on my birthday.
on the day that you were born, what did your parents put down on your birth certificate?
They probably put down that I was born on Friday.
What they put down is your name.
I mean, he was a very attractive child.
They put down Beckett Thomas Garrison. Beckett Thomas. What does that have to do with anything? My name's
BTG.
Becky.
Becky Thomas. Oh,
Hector. Becky. Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what he said?
oh shit! I need a cigarette.
you have a whole pack of cigarettes.
Someone give
it's
Becky
right in
a
the front
cigarette.
pocket.
American spirit.
And you
Okay.
definitely feel like you want to have a smoke right now. So, except for some reason you don't want to light it. There's this part of you that's like, don't light it.
Oh right.
Oh,
I would know that. I would
Kinda
know that.
sneaking around.
I would know that. Well, I put it in my mouth at least. And I also remind them. Remember that one day that I just passed the f out for all day long because I got so drunk and wasted the night before.
What day of the week was that?
That was Friday. I missed all of Friday.
That's a great story, Becky.
Yeah.
So to
Becky,
clarify,
that's awesome.
So to clarify, our nicknames are Spino, Becky,
No.
Winger, Mac, and Delish.
Delish
What-
Malish.
Delish
Do
Malish.
we need a shorter one? Do you need an anecdote?
No.
from
It'll be delish if it's going to be anything.
It's in the heat of combat. It is Delish.
Delish! Yeah.
Delish.
I mean, you're a very charismatic fellow.
It could be worse. It could be Becky. So I'm fine with that. I'll go with Delish.
I'm glad that I got out of there with my last name. Got out of the nicknaming process with no change at all whatsoever.
Just winger.
You guys are worse than middle school.
Sorry about that, Becky.
That's part of being part of an elite troop, apparently.
You're private.
Yeah.
You also seem to recall now that the shame's kind of cascading off of you a little bit. That there's something very charming about these guys calling it to you. Like it's something that's been going on a long
Well,
time.
I smile, but if I smile to myself.
Oh, Becky.
Because my memories of Hope, of course, recalls that she distrusts all men.
Yeah.
And so the other part of me is going, I apologize on behalf of all men for your nickname, dude, that is Becky, to the hope that is inside of you, for you to be experiencing men in this way, but at the same time, your name is Becky.
There's so many
I
emotions happening.
wish you had seen me punch a tree. I just wish you had seen me punch a tree.
It was awesome.
Thanks, Matt.
Are you punching a tree now again?
Becky punches tree.
I feel like
asked for
I'm
you
not,
to.
No, I'll get
Or is
worked
that
up
showing
again
off?
about it.
Yeah.
They call me Becky. One more time.
You're very far behind your 3 squads right now. By the way, after loading, checking your loadout, and doing
arguing over a nickname.
And arguing over your nicknames.
We're profesh.
You can see as kind of the squads of all. You could see as one man who seems to have been coming back from wherever he was, and he goes, "Sir, it seems our scouts have found the first gun. If that's all right, we'd like you to come and check it out so that we can get orders. I think we're ready to get this son of a bitch."
Let's do it.
How many people are on that gun?
We can't tell yet, sir. They definitely have 2 manning it, but you know, I think they've realized that with the C-47s that something's coming. So it's hard to tell at this stage.
How far spread out are our said guns?
Well, sir, maybe if I may politely suggest that you come up and see for yourself.
I would
So
love
we
to
can't
come
see
up
the
and
other
see.
AA gun from this AA.
Oh no, we've only been able to
How
scout
far
this
away
one
are
at the
they? We don't
moment.
know yet?
No.
I signal my troop.
Well said, sir.
We do it.
He knew it.
Yeah, and he basically turns around and starts like hunched over, moving through the tree lines. So
Can I tell him to put the scouts in search of if they weren't already doing that, in search of the other anti-aircraft gun, obviously, because we found one.
Should we attack all at the same time?
I would love to take out some of them from a distance before everybody else gets in there.
What I'd like to do is maybe. This sounds crazy, but attach explosives to each one and blow them all up at once, so that they don't go around. They don't have even a chance.
How high up are
you
these?
want to go in quietly.
She's got some cables that we can, go in quiet to each one, set explosives and bomb
I have
them
some
all
fancy
together.
wire that I don't know what it does yet as well.
What time of night is it? Is it how far
It's
past?
1 a.m.
Far apart there.
So it's 0100 still.
0100.
You have 3 hours. Okay.
Oh yeah, at this point, since you've been traveling, probably 0130.
Okay.
This stage.
Okay.
30 minutes to find one. Realistically, we should be able to find the others within time. So I like that plan. We're going to do that.
Okay.
Can I signal the scout to tell him to do that?
He hunches back with his stuff and, puts his gun down. Yes, sir.
We're gonna scope it out. Put the scouts on the hunt for the other guns. The plan is currently to bomb them all at the same time. So here we go.
Sounds good. The Krauts won't know what hit them. They won't prepare for the next one.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I know.
Good idea, Sergeant. All right.
I am a sergeant.
He grabs his gun and he hustles back, and you can see him like grab his two associates as they start to kind of go around
What's the scout's name?
You didn't get his name. He's just running off.
Did I notice his name tag?
Wits plus composure.
All right.
They seem to move. They seem to be moving through pretty stealthily. They all have camo paint on their face. Everyone has camo paint on their face.
Okay.
How well can we see in the night? How clear of a night is it? What's the night look like? The sky.
You're under the cover of trees.
Okay.
At this
Or
moment, so
successes.
it's really dark where you're at.
Okay.
It's just fucking to the point of where they're kind of you guys are relying primarily on your night vision, but it's a very clear sky because they would need to do it for the run, and occasionally you can feel a strong gust of wind, kind of hits you.
Is there clouds or is there like moonlight that is shining on?
Scattered clouds, and let me actually find out real quick.
Because I want to know how much cover we're going to have.
It's a new moon.
So it is a full.
So it's pretty bright.
No,
Right.
no, new moon's a
New
sliver.
New moon. There's just nothing. There's nothing in it.
Can I ask you something?
That's not a considering what this game.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. Can I? Okay, I'm looking around and I want to see do I feel like I can see farther than I could before? Like, do I feel like my vision is clearer than like in my other body, for example?
Yes.
Just kind of like.
So looking
Testing it
through
out.
through the night, yeah. You actually you can. It seems bright enough that it could be a full moon for you, but it is definitely a new moon out. There's no moon in the sky. And Sam, you feel really good. Like there's something when you look up into that sky, and there's a part of you
Oh no!
that's really satisfied with where things are at the moment, to the point of where You're feeling inquisitive. You're feeling contrary, like you could just take on the world, and you're feeling very resourceful.
Y'all want to just go fucking do this?
Winger.
Oh.
I just want to get after it.
You feel like what you could do is that you could go in there by yourself, slit all of their throats, and no one would even know that you were there.
I'm gonna run something by y'all. What if I went in there by myself, slit all their throats, and then got the hell out? I can do it. I can fucking do it.
I like your attitude.
Do I believe
Maybe
him?
not the best plan.
Well, I don't know. Do you believe him?
So I'm gonna say I love the attitude.
Yeah, I'm into that attitude.
I do believe him. I am strangely.
I feel like we're wasting manpower at that point.
Yeah,
Let's let him try with one.
I just don't want the other.
All right.
The AA.
Let me go take out the first one first. If that goes well,
I'm a medic. I can do.
Spino, wait.
I can put him back together.
Spino, if he fails, our cover is blown. Our mission is kaput.
Sergeant,
Right.
I will not fail.
I believe you. My God.
There's a part of you, Sergeant, that feels like that this is probably not the first time he's done this.
Does my character wear glasses?
Does he wear glasses?
Yeah, I'm asking. Does he wear glasses?
Does he wear glasses?
Just say yes.
I believe you.
As you should. All right. Is that what's gonna happen?
Winger, make me proud. Remember, you're part of the wolf pack.
If it's all right with you, Winger, I'd like to keep eyes on you from afar just in case.
I appreciate that.
Got it.
ever so much.
Everyone,
Yep.
wolf pack salute.
One more time in unison. 1, 2, 3.
Good, good.
How do I know this?
gift for the night. Is what that
Are we
is.
supposed to whisper Wolfpack afterwards? Wolfpack. Okay, one more time, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Wolf pack.
Oh, I love it. Dexterity and stealth checks.
Oh, come on.
All right.
For everybody?
For him or just us?
He's going out.
Okay.
Out. You're
I'd like
you.
to take out my binoculars and see if I can scout anyone that might be in the
Yeah,
area
and I
looking
use
for
my-
exactly this situation.
Do I get any
Night
stealth?
vision.
How much stuff do you have right now? Roll it.
Just roll it without it.
Right now, yeah.
Okay.
Do we all have binoculars?
You say
No, just the spotter
Yes.
and the comms at
sniper,
this
the
point.
comms.
Yeah.
so 2.
There actually is maybe a chance you might have them too. Being this. Nope. No.
Oh, I don't have them.
No, that was a 1. That was a 10.
I feel as if I don't need them.
Yeah, that's probably where it comes down to.
1 success.
One success. So, yes, you start to, as you start looking at the various points of the tree line, you can start to see in your mind's eye the different mapping points of the different cover that you want to get to. And you realize there's just a part of you that wants to drop everything and just carry your knife, the wire, and your Walther silenced pistol with you, and just take that in, you know? And so as you drop your gear down to the ground, you get to the first point of the tree line and you start watching for parole, for paroles. So
Crouch down, get some mud on my fingers, and put it on my face so as to blend in with the night.
take 3 dots in stealth,
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
and take 1 extra dot in dex.
You're about to max it.
Dexterous as fuck.
So what does that give you for your dex now?
4.
Sounds about
dude.
right. Okay. Then what you're gonna do at this point is you also feel, in a weird way, you kind of feel like there's a part of you that wants to like set up. In fact, you check your pocket and you see inside is a tiny little figure of ivory.
Ooh.
That has a big wide-eyed cat on the front of it, and it feels like you should do something about this.
Your lucky cat.
My lucky cat.
Yeah. Well, just
Take
keep
it out.
keep that in mind.
I
Okay.
kiss it,
You kiss it. All right.
Yep.
Kiss it.
then I place it back in my pocket. It is a ritual that I have anytime I'm about.
It doesn't quite feel right, but you definitely
For now.
for now, right?
Now I pulled it out and I was like, okay. didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I would have felt stupid if I just looked at it, so I'd kiss it.
Yeah, that's right. You kind of look at it, and you're like, oh, well, yeah, that sounds about right.
The rest of us were looking at him, so we're kind of like, and then that's why he. Oh, okay, it's a ritual. All right,
Yeah.
got it.
Got it. Understood.
Understood.
Okay, and then
And now roll stealth to actually get in there.
I'm gonna pick up the rest of his equipment.
You can see by the way as you look closer, you also see farther than what you think you normally could. It does feel like a new moon out, and you can see his two guards they seem to be scanning the tree line as much as they can. One of them decides to go up a set of stairs to the second level because the AA gun, which is currently set up, you can see as people are rushing ammunition to like stack it close to the gun. And there is a very tall fence.
how many people are we talking?
We're talking... You can see 7 of
I
them.
can see 7 people right now.
You can see 7 people.
Wow.
Okay, so
And
we've got
3
one
of-
up top.
1 up top, 2 at the bottom of the stairs, 1 guarding the gate leading into the 2 guarding the gate leading into the complex, and at least 2 guys manning the guns. One's sitting there, with the crank, being able to turn the trajectory and distance the radius and the vertical angle of the gun.
If I set up my tripod and sniper, can I get a clean shot at any of these guys?
Yeah. Easy.
Cool. While he's kissing his lucky cat, I would like to set
You're
up
gonna
my
set the
sniper.
tripod and the
Yep.
okay. Great.
How close are we to each other?
One
Have we
time.
gone off? Or?
No, the tree line. There's definitely a large enough break in the forest. So because they need to get enough of a line to be able to see the skies. So you've got like a 50-foot run just to get to the fence, and then you either need to cut through it or you're gonna have to hop it. But
How far away is the gate from the?
Another 50 feet.
I'd like to help you pull the gate open with my bare hands.
Cool.
What's the visibility on the gate line?
The visibility.
Dark.
I mean, it's dark. It's a new moon.
Okay,
It's
cool.
very dark.
All right. I don't know if they have lights set up.
They have lights, but they're pointed up at the moment.
Cool.
And they're not on, but there are definitely
right.
spotlights in order to spot the planes.
Would it be easier? Is it possible to assist Winger in jumping over instead of cutting it open?
Also, how far away is the gate from the gun?
50 feet.
50
So you have
yards?
50 feet from the tree line break to the gate. Then you have another 50 feet from the gate to the actual structure itself.
Is there a light next to the gate? Will they see if that gate guard
Is it a
gets
chain?
sniped?
Is it a chain link or chain mesh? Or what
It's
kind of
a
fence?
chain link, and it has razor wire on the top.
I could just pull.
And there is
wire
no
up there.
light on the gate presently.
All right.
I actually changed my mind. I want to lift it from the bottom, like just.
From the bottom. Okay.
What is the plan, Winger?
You think what I'm thinking?
Take out that gate.
The-
Guard
Oh.
the gate.
Take out the guard. Is that the guy on top? The guy looking down?
No, he's standing right. There's the gate, which is 50 yards from here, and
Yep.
50 yards from there is the gun. So everybody else is 50 yards from this gate guard. So
Okay.
they will not
Wasn't
see
there a guy
them
on
get
top
shot.
though? I'm worried about that dude with a sniper.
He's manning the gun. The AA.
Oh, the
facing
guy on
the other
top is
direction.
okay. Great. Cool.
Samuel, Jade. Use the hand signals that we practiced.
Wait, how loud? Your gun is loud.
No way. It's a sniper, dude. I got it.
Snipers, dude, they
Yeah,
don't
it's
have.
still gonna
Does
make
it have a
noise, though.
silencer or not?
I was told a lot of electronics in my pack. Let me look in and see if one of
What are you
those
asking
things
for?
is a silencer.
Is there a
for
silencer
your-
for
For
the
My
sniper?
sniper.
Oof. No. That's
Okay,
allowed.
that's a no-go.
Yeah, you would not. You're starting to recall that Spino, or no, that sounds right. Mac.
Yeah.
Under no circumstances would ever put a siler on his sniper rifle because it would compromise his accuracy.
Okay, got it.
No. And he is a long distance motherfucker. You realize this guy is a
can't
distance
shoot him.
killer.
Well, what if I?
So I'm too close.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
they'd
you're-
hear.
not only are you
Your
too,
gun's too loud.
your gun's too loud,
Yeah.
and if you had a silencer on it, it would just ruin the accuracy
Got
even
it.
at
Got
close
it.
range.
Okay.
All right.
What if we're coming up from the south? What if I cause a distraction from the east? I can run like a motherfucker, and then they'll be looking that way. You guys can get in the gate.
I think the minute you hear a gunshot, then do that.
Okay.
But until then, I'm going to try and go in there.
I think we should let him do the
Silently.
stealth mode.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you still need help with the gate then?
No, I'm just going to run along the gate because it's dark and stealthily
Run straight for
take
the
out
gate.
the guard.
For the guard. Okay,
Yeah.
at the gate. Great.
Yes.
All right. All right, go for it. Dexterity and
I'm going
stealth.
to position myself on the east so that when I hear a gunshot, I'll actually cause a distraction.
Sorry, wits, my bad. And that extra dot I gave you in dexterity, if you don't mind, cross out, put it in wits instead. My apologies.
It's a great
So
eraser.
you're witty.
Let's see if this guard who is right in front of you, if he can see you coming.
Well, I'm running along the side of the gate.
you
I
like-
run to the gate and then run along it.
To get to him.
Yes.
Sounds good.
So I come from the side.
Okay.
Is he on the outside of the gate or on the inside?
He's on the outside of the gate.
So I can get him. Okay. So wits plus stealth. 3 successes.
Nice.
All right. So, paint the picture in my mind for everybody. How you get to this gate and then just get right up alongside him without him noticing you at all.
As you all know, I have an obscene amount of mud on my face. I am crouched down, running along this fence line. This guy's picking his nose, being the worst guard of all time. I do a somersault into a leap, shoving the Bowie knife into his jugular.
Okay. So,
That's pretty fancy.
yeah.
While my hand is over his mouth.
All right.
It's a somersault, then a leap, not a leap and then
Yeah,
a somersault.
no, somersault.
Somersault leap.
into lunge. Bowie
So-
knife to the throat.
Into up the upside
Right
of the
there.
chin. So
You don't hear a damn thing.
as you leap on top of him and shove the knife into the underside of his throat, you hear him gurgle, cry out, and it immediately as it turns into a gurgle for just a second, as he falls down to the ground, and you like lay his body quietly onto the midst of the dirt, and you take the knife out, and
Wipe
you
the
hear
blood on my pants leg.
you hear someone.
Did we see that happen? Did we witness it?
Were you all watching?
I was through binoculars.
Of course I was.
Yeah, you saw it. You hear as
It's almost inhuman.
Wow.
Something more.
We must be better than
I
that.
drag this guy off to the side and pull him into some grass.
there's no. It's pretty cleared. It's
Pretty clear?
Yeah, it's
All right,
pretty
I
open.
pull him off a little bit. It's dark. They can't see him.
You hear as a man from inside cries. He goes, "Ja, Adal."
Do I know German?
Adal is a name.
A doll?
Yeah.
Do I know
Oh,
German?
yeah. You do know German. Holy shit, you know German.
Ja?
Ja, Adal, are you there?
Ja?
Who is that?
A doll!
I'm coming down to relieve you of duty. You have been up all night.
Great.
Okay. Come on.
You can hear the clangs of the metal as he clunks down, and you see as a flashlight comes out.
I'm off.
Make a wits plus stealth roll.
Can I do
Oh, please,
Benny,
please
Benny,
use
Benny.
one of those.
Oh,
yeah.
a Benny? Got it.
I heard a subscriber earlier, by the way.
Oh,
Did we get one?
I didn't hear it.
I heard him singing and dancing. Okay.
Is he just shitting me, or did someone
No,
actually?
for real.
Yeah,
Did we get one, guys?
I heard it.
Well, we'll find. I'm just gonna. I will
I'm
take
just
your word
letting
for
you
it, and by all means, take one.
Yes.
Not really.
Oh, not really. You're right. But who counts?
Success.
A success. A success.
A Sussex.
Boy.
Sussex.
You watch. You suddenly, as you see as this man turns the flashlight on, for some reason you just feel for no reason to kind of like stand still, and you can kind of feel this like very like satisfying cold feeling wash over you, and you are suddenly feeling very smug about yourself as the light turns on and it shines right in your face as you go, Adal, I cannot see you. Are you there? Where are you? And as he looks around, as he watches, you watch as the flashlight pans across your face over and over again. And then it looks down, and you see as he starts canning the floor, and you see as it, well, let's see if he sees it.
What?
I honestly don't know yet.
Nope.
You got mud on your face.
Nope, he doesn't. He goes,
Great mud.
you see as he starts looking up into the tree like, Adal, where are you? Sven.
Maybe they're predators.
Bella.
And since you're covered in mud, they can't see you. Yeah.
I have all the A names here, but I don't need them. Stand by.
Alfred.
Sven.
Albert.
Nicholas. Come here. Adal is missing. And you can hear as more commotion starts coming up from around the
trying
airline. You
so
can hear
hard not
this
to
yelling
giggle.
as well too. What's that?
Did you
I'm
need
trying so hard not to giggle.
Yeah.
a German A name? Adolf.
That's a good one.
I already had an A name. It's already done.
Adal.
Adal. You can hear as two other people are starting to come out, and you watch as they basically run towards the gate, and you can see as one of them pulls a key out and starts to unlock the padlock and starts pulling it open.
Yeah.
As they get out of the gate and start calling for Adal again. You guys can all see this as well too.
I've been training since January. I've been diving since January, so everything is great.
That's German people talking.
Guess we have a subscriber.
Okay.
Talking about it.
That is amazing.
They totally have a subscriber.
I unlocked the gate and it was pretty great.
It's nighttime.
cool gate.
And it's very hard to see anything.
I cannot find the door anywhere.
As they start looking around more, they see the body on the floor. And you can hear them start to yell out, like, Adal!
How many of them are just came?
Two.
Two?
Yeah.
You got this?
Yeah.
And you can hear as one of them goes down and goes, Guards! Quick!
Schnell!
Schnell! There's Adal is down! Close the gates! Fire up the spotlights! What do you want to do?
They cannot see me.
They are only looking at the body right now.
All right. Well,
You
I'll pull out my
are
silence
standing
pistol.
right there.
I'll pull out my silence pistol. Shoot them both point blank in the head.
All right, roll strength, dexterity plus firearms.
So dexterity plus firearms, not strength.
Yeah.
Damn,
Whatever
son.
that, Dustin. Whatever that is, can you shut it off now?
Same thing to me. Just another different name.
Is it me? Oh shit.
What was it?
It's like talking over top of the.
Yeah. Oh, that must have been coming from my tablet. Whoopsies.
Hey Dustin, can you knock it off?
Sorry, Dustin. Dustin. No, something's going on. Oh, there it is. Stupid pop-up window.
Duh.
4 successes.
4 successes.
Yeah.
Great.
Nice.
They're totally caught unaware. As you pull your pistol out and turn, you hear a as both of them drop dead to the floor.
Wow.
Very nice.
And they collapse, but not before you hear the sounds of spotlights starting to be turned on and lights.
See me with said spotlights?
Well, you're suddenly feeling less like the cold that was so comforting and residing inside of you. Doesn't seem to feel that good anymore.
How good are said spotlights? Can I evade them?
Well, they're just turning on right now. Also, for the record, if you wouldn't mind putting blending under gifts, just so I don't forget.
It's going to be helpful if we ever
Under
end up
merits?
Merits.
in the Hunger Games. That'll be very helpful if we ever end up there.
Blending is pretty good, man.
Or if I ever get a job at Smoothie King.
Very nice.
So lights pop, and you see as they start to scan the tree line, and they puncture in, and you guys start to
shit.
see as they start coming around you. And
I I still want you guys to stay back.
Yeah, you hear as they shout out like, John the cheese! Get out here! Quickly! And you watch as everyone starts to run up the gate, and you can hear as...
There's 4 more, right?
There's 4 more. As they start firing towards you, all inside of the tree lines.
Oh shit!
Onto
All right.
the sidelines.
They can see me.
Have
I evaded the light?
They turned the lights on, and they didn't wash over you. They basically turned on, and you watch as they panned across the skyline and fell onto the trees and started panning around the trees.
So where are the remaining 4 in relation to me?
They're all through the gate, up the flight of stairs to where the top of the AA gun is, and all 4 of them are currently behind metal panels.
Is it possible to climb up?
It is definitely possible to climb up. You can
I'd like
climb up
to.
through the stairs, or you can climb up one of the support rods.
I'd like to climb up a support rod.
Okay. So,
I would like to tell my troop, shh, everyone, get down.
okay.
Get down. Hide.
You
All
can-
right.
Yeah.
I climb up and peek over the top.
And P, so you want to climb up. So that would be a dexterity plus athletics.
Okay.
To get up there. And get up there easily.
1 success.
1 success?
Sergeant,
All right.
Delish.
Yes. Supone. I mean Becky.
I think a smart thing to do is, now that they're alerted of our presence, is to find their comms wire and cut the shit out of it.
Excellent. Let's do it.
All right. So that will be a. If you want, how much you want to? Do you want to? You just want to find it yourself?
I want to
Yeah.
send myself. I'm going to travel with Mac because we're both communications experts. I want my bomber and my medic to stay back, but we are going to go and stealthily approach the base to try to find the communications line and cut them.
Okay.
As Becky said.
So both of you
Yep.
do a wits plus stealth check.
I have no stealth.
No stealth, and you'll be -1.
That's your -1.
Or does he?
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Yeah.
First rolls.
Yeah, you never know.
Always the hardest.
1 success.
First roll is the
Wait,
Yeah.
No
I actually am very stealthy.
No.
So you start running around. You're looking for any basically lined cable that you possibly can, but you're having a hard time because you, in your mind as you're running through this, you're like, shit, if this place has been here for a while, they probably buried it. You know, for this reason specifically, they may have buried the cable. So you're gonna keep looking, but you're not expecting too much at this point.
With my no success, do I make a bunch of noise or do I trip and fall down the mountain?
No, you know, it's no successes is no successes, but
Don't
you
find it.
do hear as several, like, not full blown firing, but you can hear as someone is taking a rifle, and you can hear a kapow as a rifle shoots out, and oh shit. Make a dexterity check.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Just dexterity?
Just dexterity.
Both of us?
No, just him.
The one they shot at. 1 success.
Okay, so you do not only hear the sound of a gunshot whiz right by you, but you can also feel it as it cleaves through your shoulder.
Oh
As it
no.
pops through.
No.
And you fall down onto the ground,
No,
take
no.
lethal damage
Shit! Hey, shit!
as you fall face first.
So that's
and you can
2
hear,
slashes, right?
It's a two. Yeah, because single slash is
Aggravated.
no, aggravated is a star,
Okay.
but lethal is an X.
Okay.
Yeah. So you go down with a lethal, and you basically cough as you can hear a German soldier in the back go, "Ah!" Got him.
And then I say, because again I am Jewish, goddamn German.
Okay, shit. Can I try to pull him out of that area, like into an area that has more cover?
Well, he's super still right now, so he's shot. He can. But if you want to go for him, go for him.
No.
So
I order you to keep going. Look for the communications line.
All right.
Jake.
Orders in order.
yeah. All right.
Mac, get your Irish ass down there now. You little Lucky Charm, do it.
It's got freckles all over it.
Great.
I peeked over the
You
top.
peeked over the top. So
What's
you
the sitch?
you in a weird agile way, you grabbed that pole and climbed up it just like a reverse fireman's reverse fireman's pole. You just ran right up that thing, and with a single pull, hopped yourself right over the side of the metal grate, and 3 of them are right there next to you.
Looking at me?
Yes.
Damn it. I couldn't have just peeked over?
Well, if you peeked over, you would have seen all 3 of them.
Looking right at me?
Well, let's see if they're looking right at you.
What I'm asking is, do I have any grenades?
Yep, they see you. Yeah, they look at you as you pop them. It's like, no, yeah.
There's 4 of them, right? But there are 3 that can see me?
3 that are right there on the side, on your side. You watch as all of them, every single one of them puts down their rifle and pulls up their sidearm and attempts to shoot you at close range.
At this point, I have my gun, and I shoot 2 of them whilst shoving my Bowie knife into the throat.
Wow. Oh, let's do the shooting first, shall we? All right. Why don't you roll dexterity plus firearms?
You did take out 2 people at once before, though.
True.
Ooh.
Do it again.
Come on.
You can do it.
2 exploders.
Okay, so explode this one right quick, and explode that one. So then there's
3, 4, 5, 6,
What?
7.
7 successes.
Yeah.
Can I take out all 3 of these motherfuckers, please?
Yeah, I think.
So as you all basically quick draw all at the same time, as you pop 2,
A winger.
you basically winger draws his draws, goes shoots 2. The third one managed to get his pistol out in time and unloads his clip, taking 3 shots inside of your chest.
Oh my God.
But not before you kind of grit it up and shoot him for the third one, and you drop to the floor, take 3 lethal damage.
Oh shit.
3 lethal damage, so that means
X's.
6?
X's, yeah. As you sit down and you are just feeling as like hot,
There's
warm
still 1 more then.
blood around you, yeah, and there's still 1 more up there.
Where's he at?
Well, I don't know. You're on the floor bleeding right now.
I have some peripherals.
Peripherals, but he's up in the top. So
I didn't just climb to the top?
you climbed to the top, but then you fell down when
All
you
the
got
way to the
shot
bottom?
3 times. Yes, all the way down to the bottom. So take.
I wasn't on the platform?
You were, because you said you just peeked over, right?
But then I thought you said I climbed over and shot all of them instead.
But you wanted the peeking.
I
and
thought
so-
we nixed that.
We didn't nix the peeking when you decided that you wanted to peek.
So you
Okay.
At
peek
that point.
shot.
I peeked
You
shot then.
you peeked shot 2,
Okay.
and then took 3 shots, shot the third, and now you're falling down. You're going to take a bashing as well too, which is a single slash for falling down that far. So, and for talkback.
I'm just trying to figure out the situation.
No, you're fine. I'm just giving you hell. But I'm mostly listening to you because I made an assumption about you hopping over.
Yes.
I did.
I was confused about what I
And that's
ended
fair.
up doing.
I did not mean to lead you like that. But you're down. There is a single person up there who you can't hear or see right now, but you can hear the grating of someone running somewhere, presumably to where the 3 that were shot were. Now, how about everyone here? You're still looking for.
I'm looking.
cables.
Can I use my knowledge of gadgets to try to figure out where they might have buried it? Like what side of the building would be the best logical place to put it?
I don't think you need a check for. Actually, we'll make a check for that. So an intelligence plus academics. So
Also,
that's
they've
still-
heard shots now, so the
Right.
distraction could come into play.
Right. So there is shots, and you have seen him do his maneuver and fall down to the ground.
Okay, then in that case, on the outskirts, on the east side, I'll say, I, without any stealth, just start screaming like an ape. Ah!
You
and
run.
I speak to them in German, since I know German too, and I say, you will not come out alive. You will not come out alive.
Right. All right. So you're just running for the gate.
Yeah,
I mean that's very intimidating.
Right.
It is.
and pretty distracting.
To me,
Maybe.
the biggest target, giant target, are those lights. Could I try to shoot out the spotlights? I mean, they're
Absolutely.
pointed right at us.
Nice.
Can I-
Dexterity, and firearms.
Because there's only 1 dude left, right?
One dude left.
So while
Do we know how far away the guns are from each other yet?
No,
Has
we haven't
has the
communicated
other
with
gun
the scout
heard
at all.
said gunfire?
One more time.
Has the other gun, people manning that gun, heard the gunfire that's happened?
That's difficult to tell at this point.
You haven't heard from the scouts yet. The scouts that are looking for the other.
I just didn't know if all
Other
the
three
stuff
areas.
that happened.
One success.
One success. So you do manage to shoot at one.
Okay,
It's
great.
It is a big target.
Yeah.
You know, and you're basically. You had a shotgun, right? And a Thompson. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you basically go and watch as the lights explode into nothing. So at least one of the spotlights had been shot down. And
How many
broken.
spotlights did they have?
There's another one.
Okay.
There's two usually.
Great.
So one exploded, and you can see as one turns to his side, and you can hear as a Mauser is a Mauser. That's right. Is cocked, and you hear as another rifle shot screams down, and just goes right through your chest. And you take 3 lethal damage.
Holy shit.
I did distract them.
But now you're not feeling very good. You're feeling really angry. You're feeling really. How much total health do you have?
Well, yeah. Before we boosted anything, it's just 7.
It was 7. So you have 3 out of 7.
I have 4 out of 7 from the bullet in the field.
Okay, so that's right. The bull in the field too. So you have 3 left, right?
3 left.
Feeling pretty fucking pissed. Really, really mad. As you're going straight for this grate, you kind of take both of your hands to the side of it and just yank it, as you can feel as the metal just kind of pops like thread, as it just splits the seams right across the center, and you just rip a giant hole right through the middle of the grate.
Okay, and I am screaming, "This is for Lorenzo!"
At this point, I'll actually have you make so that there's that thing there called harmony.
Okay.
I want you to make a wits plus composure.
Oh yeah, because I'm at 7 right now.
Yeah.
So wait, Becky got shot in the chest or Spino?
Becky.
Becky
It's
got shot through the chest.
That person anyway.
Yeah.
Becky.
That should have took her right down.
1, 2.
Him.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! 1, 2,
Yeah, should've
3,
took him right
4,
down.
5.
5.
5.
Hell yes.
5.
5 wits and composure.
So successes.
Yeah.
5 successes.
Yeah, you're feeling just some ultimate rage, but you managed to channel it all straight into that.
Wow.
Yeah.
You took the anger as best as you could.
Then I don't even give a well.
You won't like Becky when he's angry.
What's closer, the AA gun or the man who shot me?
The AA gun.
I'm gonna rip that AA gun to shreds.
All right, great. So good to know. What's happening with your squad, by the way, at this point?
I'm laying.
I had 1 success for trying to find where the comm could be buried.
While Spino was taking out that light, can I have hobbled my way back to the location? Because I imagine I didn't make it far down the mountain when Mac and I were heading down there.
No, you weren't able to get very far.
Right, so can I just pop right back up in front of him and go, Spino, medic.
Yeah, you got
I
it.
got shot in the shoulder.
Okay. That's fine.
I want to check out my cool wound.
And then you can start to treat him now.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. You pull off his gear. And you look
Take a
through
look at that shoulder, man.
and you take a look at that shoulder, and it's a scar.
What? Hey, you fucking with me here?
No, I just got shot and the bullet went all the way through my.
You can reduce
Healed up.
your lethal down to just a bashing.
Whoa.
What's going on with these
You
bodies?
can
we
reduce
got
your
here,
lethal
huh?
down to one bashing, but only one of them.
Only
All right?
one of the lethals.
Only one of the lethals. You're going to reduce it down to there.
Is this a Jewish thing?
I don't think so.
Will they bounce back?
I don't think so.
And Hope, you too. Reduce it from a lethal down to a bashing.
All 4 of them, or just 1?
Just one. Just one at this point. Yeah, you look at it, and there's no bleeding. There's
I
nothing.
don't
It's
think
just
I'm
a
gonna need
scar.
this medical kit.
Oh wait, so did the one in the field heal up too?
One more time.
Did the one in the field already heal up too?
That one's completely gone.
Okay, so then it's just 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Damn.
Wow.
So what you've realized at this point, when you open up your med kit, you actually realize that
There's a
your
note in there that
medical
says-
kit
Yeah.
is filled with odd-looking liquids, various carvings, and a bone-hilted knife that is serrated with a solid gem sitting at the top of it.
Oh man. Oh man.
I'm a shaman.
Yeah.
He's treating you.
What's
So
these
you open
liquids?
his kit, and your med kit has been dressed up to look like a standard med kit. But
That
whatever's
is
inside
awesome.
of it is not medical stuff.
This is like when Bugs Bunny opens his parachute. There's like a tire inside. Like this is
Yeah.
not what this is supposed to be.
Can I have knowledge of what these liquids and things might be?
Yeah, you could probably spend some time to think about it. You definitely know that they are. That's also a good point too. There's a bundle of herbs that are inside of there too, and you do remember just from your regular brain. But you look at it, but you distinctly remember, in a weird way, that that's the one you need to worry about. Like those herbs are particularly, they're the most dangerous inside of them at all.
Okay.
And it's.
Are they specially wrapped or something?
They're very specially wrapped.
Okay.
And you think, yeah, no, it's wolfsbane. You do recognize it. It's definitely wolfsbane. You don't know why or for why it's there, but
I don't want to handle that.
you know,
right?
you don't want to handle it, but you know it's also. You also know that it's there for a reason. It's helpful. You know it's helpful.
Okay.
You know, it's not. You don't feel like it's poisonous or toxic
Right.
or anything like that. But it feels really good.
Okay.
It's like something that you would know that you, as kind of a person who needs to take care of shit, needs to have. You know. In fact, you got a little nervous when you watched like Hope there running. I mean, you were scared for her for a moment. Like when she was starting to run out there, just like yelling. You got really nervous for a little bit. Not too sure why, but things are definitely starting to come together in your brain.
Okay.
Am I able to get up from where I am?
What's that? Yes, you are able to get up. You push yourself up, and you are fucking mad.
I head up those stairs?
Yeah, you head up. If you're gonna come around the stairs.
My Bowie knife is out.
So, let me make a quick check here, real quick. Let me just reference something.
My face is blood and mud.
Yeah, your face is blood and mud. And you look down to the side of your face
Other
and
people's
see
blood.
that your previously very clean-shaven face has just a lot more hair on it right now. In fact, it's kind of like almost shaggy.
Wait.
Oh no!
And you're looking down, and you look down at your hands, and you can see that your fingers are long. They're like elongated. You have physical claws, and you just feel like when you pushed yourself up, that you could just literally leap up to the top of that to that top of the grate and just
Fuck
render-
yes.
So everybody's seeing this happen right now?
Well, that's yet to be determined.
Okay.
But yeah, let's have you go.
So I
Do it, man.
I jump up yonder.
Yeah, make a Dex plus Athletic check real quick.
I don't get bonuses for being what I am.
Get an extra Dex. But look, if you look on that second sheet there, the second one,
Yeah.
that's the bonuses that you're gonna use.
So which one are we at right now?
You're at the second, the
Second one?
second closest.
Near human.
Okay.
You're altered.
Yeah, you're
Can I
near.
have a second page?
Yeah. Anyone else need a second page?
Yes.
Dalu. You are a Dalu.
And you can feel that word coursing through your mind as you look at the new moon, and you realize as you feel like the new moon, the Araka moon, is gazing down upon you, and it speaks to you to take this prey and to see him finished off. All right,
So what was I rolling again? Sorry.
you're rolling Dex plus Athletics.
Okay, for Daru there is no bonus for Dex.
That's fine then. You're still gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel very much like Richard Nixon right now.
Oh yeah.
3 successes.
3 successes. All right. So you leap up, and
My jaws are.
oh, that's the other element I neglected to mention. You can feel your teeth starting to get elongated.
I felt
Nothing's
it.
happening here yet, but you can feel as your canines are elongating, and you as you jump up, you are 5 feet higher than the Nazi who is looking up to you right now as you literally clamp down on top of him and now make a brawl plus strength check to attack.
Oh,
By the way,
man.
as this is all kind of happening, you watch him. You see as all of your squad, their jaws are just dropped on the floor, and they're starting to kind of like freak out, and they're like, "Did you? Holy shit! Did you see him just run up that thing? Fuck! Oh God!" And you can see as some of them are starting to like they're kind of starting to like shake. In a way that is, and they seem to kind of be breaking down a little bit. How did you do?
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so you jump and you just rend him across the side of his chest. You watch as like blood gouges from his uniform as he attempts futilely to put his hand on your throat. As he's trying to hold you back.
I bite it off.
buddy.
I bite his hand off.
All right, so we will see how he does that.
Oh my
and he pulls his Luger from his side pocket and he just puts it up to your chest and just empties his clip right into you. Take 2 more lethal
And
damage.
I'm smiling.
Right. As this rage kind of comes across at you that you've never felt before, it just overwhelms you. And at the same time, you're so smug, and it feels so good to just rend into flesh as you make your final attack. Well, presumably final attack. Now, what are you guys all doing from this, as this is all kind of happening? You're watching as your squad is kind of like dissembling into a state of madness. Like they all just seem to kind of be glossy-eyed as they contemplated him just leaping up from the top of it. They think he all climbed up the pole super fast and is now just over the grate, but they can hear the screams. They can hear the screams of this man, like, no, nine.
Can I throw him off of this and it just falls right in front of them? They just see a mangled body in front of them?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's
Strength
the last,
plus what?
Strength plus brawl.
That's the last guy, right?
It's the last guy. Mhm.
I feel like
Presumably.
Well, I do go nuts on that air missile gun. Yeah. You and those exploders.
3 successes.
Okay. So as you reach down, he's holding his hands, and you watch as his weight starts to buckle as you get closer, and you just take a single bite out of his neck.
Right before he tosses him, can I say to some of the troops, like, what is the big deal? There's nothing happening. What is everybody freaking out about?
As you watch as a body flies over the side of the fly, and it just plops and rolls dead down to the ground. Yeah.
Just with the...
Just gouged. They can't see the wounds, but they saw him thrown all the way out as all of your 3 squads.
Then I jump back down and...
Yeah, they all seem. Some of them have started to kind of grab a hold of their knees as they're now in like a crouching position, being like, "Oh man,
Am I
glad he's on our side."
And then I howl.
Oh, and then you howl, and then you howl.
wow.
And the rest of us are gonna howl.
All of the people around you, like you can see they're all just terrified of what's going on. It's like, and you can see as the comms officer Willingham is like, I don't know if we're on the right side or on the wrong side right now.
Grab Willingham
Yeah.
by his shirt collar,
Yeah.
and pull him up close to me, kind of snarl as I say, "Get me the report of the scouts. We need to find the other anti-aircraft guns now." And I set him down.
Yes, sir. Oh God! As he just
Rose up
He pissed himself because I smelled it.
Yeah,
he did piss
that's
himself
good.
because you smelled it.
Good.
And you can see as some of the men are starting to turn around, they seem to be breaking ranks as they tend to start running off into the middle of the woods.
We lose, men.
Men are running. Men are running from him. right now, and they're running from wherever that body landed at this point.
Can I run towards where the guys are running and try to do some kind of damage control?
One more time.
I would like to run in the direction that some of the guys who are trying to desert are running and
Yeah.
try to do some kind of damage control.
How are you going to do your damage control?
I would love to yell out to them, I know what you think you saw. Trust me, our forces have been working on this intelligence for a long time, and this is going to give us the advantage we need to win this war.
Ooh. You hear as one man goes around, I don't know what I saw, but whatever I saw is not human. And I don't know who you are, I don't know what's going on, but this is, whatever's out there can't be worse.
This is advanced intelligence that we cannot fully brief you on. I need you to respect your commander's orders.
I as a sister, I've got really good manipulation, and I actually take the air strike missile, which I imagine there's at least some sort of launcher thing,
Right.
And I turn it straight towards them. If they can they see me?
No, they're mostly paying attention to them right now.
They're not, okay.
But you're at the anti-aircraft. And you just wanted to start tearing it apart, right?
I did, but I kind of want to also bend it towards them and tell them
The anti-aircraft barrel.
I'm super strong.
It may not
Okay,
even.
so I don't do that.
Well, you grasp a hold of it and you pull, and you can feel something, but that's not metal. That's bending.
Oh, okay.
It's
never mind.
it's like a 3-inch
I was gonna use it
barrel.
to assist her.
3-inch weight, but
Okay.
you do see as you're talking about it, like advanced intelligence and like the like command part of like listen to your officer's orders. They start to see you as a little more human based on like you talking to them directly as like a superior officer. And you can see as at least a couple of them after turning around, like they kind of like peer out from the side of the trees, and they still have this glazed look over their face.
Can I use persuasion on them?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
I just want to say, come on, guys, pull yourself together. This is for America.
Nice.
Good.
This is for America.
Yeah.
Persuasion plus what? Or
No, that's fine. No need for roll for it. So you'll
Nice job, Spino.
Yeah.
Way to go, Speed. Oh,
That's a spirit.
Speeds.
We all, and you see one of them goes, well, we do all have a job to do. God damn it, that's weird. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to anyone. Really, what did happen?
I'm gonna overhear him saying that, so you'll never explain this to anyone. This is highly classified intelligence.
All right, sir. All right, well, I don't know what I saw, but I definitely know that's, well, all right. As long as we get the job done.
That's right.
All right. You can see as he goes, he was one of the commanding officers that came in, and you recognize him as one of the squad leaders of the three. When he was ditching, everyone was behind him, but he came back and was like, all right, troops, all right, you heard the Black Wolves. Go in and secure this place down, and let's go find those other AA guns. You can see as the scout who was coming goes, sir, I think we found another one. It's a little farther away though, and we're worried that maybe they're on high alert now because they may have heard the gunshots.
Oh. How many people did we lose, if we lost any? How many troops?
You didn't lose anyone. You're the only one that got shot, yo.
Right.
Yeah. Everyone else was pretty low. They only had 5 Mausers, and they were taking pot shots at you with the spotlights. So you're looking pretty good at this point.
Maneuver this anti-aircraft gun, or has it already been taken apart?
I would presumably it hasn't. I mean, she tried to bend it, but that's pretty much at that point. So
we
you may
could
have twisted it a
dismantle it.
little
We could
bit.
make it inoperable without blowing
It is
up.
also now 0200 hours.
I don't know if we could aim it at that
We have-
other
Yeah,
anti-aircraft.
Wow, it took us 2 hours to get
Gun.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to reconvene with, where is everybody,
Are there any supplies at this place?
Yeah, there's definitely supplies. It's a well stocked.
Is there a mortar?
We all restock on ammunition, obviously.
I have no
do that,
idea
have a
why
shit
I'm
ton.
obsessed with this.
We all need
There is
to.
a single shot mortar with like 10 shells.
I can use this.
Great.
I can
Great.
take out. I know if you just give me the coordinates of that one thing, the one AA gun.
Do our scouts know the coordinates? I figured that'd be a thing that
I
they
can
would
take it out
look
from here.
are we all together now down in the base?
You're all because everyone started getting into the base. Yeah. and you see as one soldier who looks up and he's got like a baseball cap on and a vest over his fatigues, and he seems to be smoking. He seems to be smoking a pipe for some reason, and he turns to you, Hope, and he goes, I wouldn't try to be so obvious about what you're doing there.
Who the fuck are you?
Come on.
What is his
You
name?
don't recognize your old friend, Hope?
Wait, he just called you Hope.
Yeah, I did, Jade. That's a little weird, huh? Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Jimmy?
Wait, is it?
How you doing, Al?
Wait, it's
Well, looks like
Jimmy?
you guys all figured out what's going on
Jimmy?
here a little bit, huh? Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, Jimmy.
What are you-
Changed.
this is Jimmy, not the doctor.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know. He just said he was Jimmy.
Yeah, no, Jimmy's here. Your friend's here.
Am
Wait,
I
are you Dr. Samuel?
Nah, he's not here yet. He'll be here soon, though, I'm sure. Give him a little bit.
Are you
He
Jimmy?
always shows up at
Who
some
knows
point.
of the bad men? That Jimmy?
Yeah, no, sorry about all that. You see, my I was still kind of being put together, you could say. I wasn't operating on full capacity last time you saw me.
Am I still a wolf man?
When did we see you last? What?
Yeah, when you were when we jumped, when we did that thing, when you like.
So what are you here for now, Jimmy?
Oh, I'm your friend. I'm here to make sure you guys get out of here and onto the. What is it? Yeah, the next one.
Jimmy, I saw you before we jumped, and you had the confidence of 1,000 men. Where the fuck is that?
Well, shit happens, sister. Yeah, right now I'm still not at full.
Jimmy, I'm
What do you
going
call
to-
it?
Power?
Mental
Yeah,
capacity.
One of those things. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Jimmy, I'm going to ask you this one time. And one time only.
Sure, Santiago. Go for it.
Who sent you?
The fuck sent you? Also, am I still a wolf man? I don't know if I'm allowed to talk.
I can't really tell you that because that's still classified.
Who the fuck sent you?
All I can tell you right now is that for the moment, you're safe, but you can't stay here for too long. There's a reason you're here.
Do we jump again?
We do, but we can't. No, we do, but we can't. We gotta do.
Is there another sewer?
Jimmy is
No.
so
Do we have to
we're-
do something
we need to
before we
finish
jump?
We're done with sewers. Yeah, I think that's it. That's pretty
Like finish
close.
this mission, maybe?
Yeah, we have to get to
Yeah,
Wilhelm,
the
and
mission-
there's the informant that has the information.
The mission is part. God, is it? Yeah, definitely the mission's part of it.
Jimmy, how'd you get in this war?
Lady, I'm not in this war. You think I want to be in this war? Cool. God.
We all don't want to be here.
What does Jimmy look like?
You get Jimmy looks like a infantryman, but he
To
has,
us, or
he
does
has
he
a
look like
trucker
Jimmy?
cap on. Yeah, but he's still got Jimmy's face, like that pleasant little plump face.
Okay.
That's not it. He's gaunt and he looks white as a sheet. He looks sickly. He looks just disheveled. And you can tell his gears all, like his fatigues are put on wrong. He's got like a single button down and his pants are like untucked from his shirt and he's got one shoe off. He and you can see as the
This is our guide.
corporals around you, the corporal who is coming in, he goes, Sergeant, we've managed to secure the whole area. We have, sir, who are you talking to?
So you don't see anybody?
I see you 5. Is there
Hey.
sir, is there something I should be worried? We did find the new anti-aircraft battery, if
Right.
you'd like to know the location.
I look over to Jimmy and I go, can he not?
All right.
Can I what, sir? Jimmy goes, yeah, you figured it out. They can't see me. That comes and goes. as you do. But anyway, all I came to say real quick is you probably shouldn't be so obvious about your diddly bits that you're doing with your furries and your running and your slashing. In this world, it's a
Wait, do we all have that?
Yeah, you're all puppies in a different way. You're more like wolfies now.
Good
Wolfie,
dogs.
Rawrs.
I like it.
Yeah, that's you know what? You're really not all good dogs anymore. Actually, a bunch of very bad dogs. But that's why you're here. Obviously, something needs to happen. We're working on it, is all I can say.
You working with the doctor?
Who is we, Jimmy? Who is we?
The doctor's the reason this is all happening.
Did you take him out? I saw you guys battling. Did you win?
Does it look like I won?
No.
You're alive.
You're alive.
Yeah, well, barely.
So he won?
He's winning a lot.
I
But
pull the boot off of a dead soldier and give it to Jimmy.
Which shoulder you take?
One of the dead ones.
None of us died.
You gotta walk
Still
over.
at that base where those dead Germans.
Oh yeah. That's another thing. Try not to die. He likes it when you die. Don't do it, okay? Just try not to die.
The doctor likes it when we die?
Yeah, he likes it. So anyway, we're working on what the problem is here, but in the meantime, the more shit.
Are there more of you, Jimmy? Are there other people that don't really exist here?
I can't really say.
Is this guy still standing here
You said
watching
we.
us talk to
Who's
Jimmy?
we?
Yeah, just my.
Maybe he meant the royal we.
We. All right, that's all I got for you. It'll get better. Maybe it won't. I don't know, but it should get better. It should. But just all I'm trying to say is that in this world, if you show off to the regulars too much, they're gonna get a little loopy. So be careful, is all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I'm gonna have a cigarette.
What?
Okay.
Oh, that's a little better. Oh. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have a cigarette,
Are you going to the bathroom?
and I'll see you. Well, you could say that I had a little bit of a memory dump. Yep, but I'll come back if anything else to report stuff and things. Okay?
Okay.
Great.
While that was happening,
See you later,
The
soldiers.
corporal's just watching this?
Yeah, the corporal's just like.
while that was happening earlier, can I have grabbed, because I know that these guys are talking to Jimmy.
Yeah.
Can I have grabbed the soldier and pulled him over to the side and said, Soldier, you get me those coordinates. Soldier, give me those coordinates. We are going to do another plan of attack and put the scouts on the hunt for their next anti-aircraft guns. Do it now. While these guys are talking, and then I can come and check in with them, and then they'll tell me what
Give us the
Jimmy
location.
said. Yeah.
He goes, yes, sir. Okay, right away. We'll secure this area, and I'll come back with coordinates as soon as possible.
Great.
Great.
So he ran off, and by the time Jimmy's done, he probably would have come back at this stage. He goes, all right, sir, we have the next coordinates. It's about another click up. We're slowly making our way to Wilmshaven. But it seems to be that they're scattering it along these lines. And, sir, the planes are going to be here in an hour.
So 300 now?
Oh, 300?
Is that what time it is right now? We have an hour?
300?
No, I'm sorry, it was 02. I did say recently it was just 0200.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
It has not been an hour. It is 0230.
Okay.
But yes, the planes
Okay.
are gonna be here in about an hour and a half,
So
sir.
the planes are gonna be here or in Wilmshaven. Where is their target to
They're
bomb?
currently making their strafing run from Wilmshaven, and
Oh,
at this
from
point,
Wilmshaven to here.
no, sorry, Mac, if I may call that to you, they are coming in from Britain. And they're going to be making a single bombing run. The Royal Air Force, we've been coordinating this attack with them for a while. We've had strict orders to kind of keep you as part of the strike team. You're here for some specific reason that we don't know yet. At least I don't know, above my pay grade. But we're using this assault as kind of a diversion to bring you in. So I'm told. But that's as much as I know.
That's what I'm just trying to figure out. I'm gonna say this to everybody. If it's more important for us to get to Wilmshaven to talk to that informant before stuff gets blown to smithereens, or to take out these guns so that
I think we need to take out the
I
guns.
do. I think so too.
What if
Also,
all
we
those
could just go
planes
back
calm
to
their
that
down?
first plan of attack where we.
What if we just sent these troops to take out those guns and then we got on our merry way? I thought that was what we're supposed to do anyway.
No,
Some men are supposed to be stationed at this gun.
Your orders were that our job was to silence the AA guns
Oh, yes.
first, and then we rendezvous.
Then we got
at
dropped off too
Wilhelmshaven.
soon.
We can use this gun now as a base. This area as a base for the rest of the
True.
operations.
I say we leave a few men here.
Dudes, I have so many explosives. They wouldn't even see it coming.
In any case, I believe that we should stick to the original plan, which is to set up this base with explosives on the gun, move on to the second one. If we cannot get to the third and fourth by the time the planes arrive, we have to make a beeline for Wilhelmshaven.
I thought we didn't want to destroy the guns because they were going to use them for the attack.
No, we are destroying the guns. That is the point.
Yeah, we destroy the guns so
the
that
British
they
Air
can't take
Force.
out
They were
the.
taking them over.
Well, I think at this point we could even disassemble this gun. We don't even have to blow it up. We can just have a couple guys take it apart.
Do you believe that we would have enough time?
The guys we leave here to guard, we
leave
have
them?
them start taking it apart.
We only have to leave 4 men here.
Is the plan for the rest of the troops to as well follow us to Wilhelmshaven, or to stay behind?
From what you can recall from your orders, these particular, excuse me, still got Jimmy in me. These 3 squads that you were dropped with, this was their first objective that you were supposed to complete with them. They're here to help you take out the AA guns, per their orders, and you can see they're actually starting to get real nervous seeing the time, and after that you were supposed to basically lose them to go and complete your other objectives after that.
Side question, do I know of a place for them to rendezvous where it would be safe afterwards?
They have specific orders to basically hold the AA guns.
Hold the AA.
Hold the AA guns, so that means still dismantle the AA guns?
You didn't have specific orders for dismantling. I mean, at that point, that would be taking extra initiative so that the Nazis couldn't take it back over, because you're not there to stay.
Okay,
You know.
so we're not going to use these AA guns in any way.
No, there's no German planes that's currently in. You're primarily a reactive strike force to
All
take
right.
out the guns so that the air raids can go off successfully.
We have an hour and a half left.
Yep.
Here's the
It
plan.
took us 2.5 hours to get one.
We're going to leave behind a squadron, a part of our 36 troops. They want to stay behind to protect the guns, as well as we're going to leave some explosives behind. The rest of us will move on to the second location while the scouts look for the third and fourth.
Sergeant, if I may, would it be possible to send some of the squadrons with some explosives and have them radio to us when they have set up those explosives at that location so we can divide and conquer, get explosives at all locations and then blow them to smithereens?
We're very limited
That's what
on
I want to
time.
do.
We have no choice. I look to the soldier, the commanding officer of one of the troops, and I say, you need to put your strongest men on each of these missions. We are going to attack the second base, and you will follow, split off, with leaving some men behind, to attempt to look for, with explosives, bases 3 and 4. Then you will radio to us when we can blow them all at the same time once those have been overtaken.
Roger, sir. We've been ready for a fight. We know that some of the boys definitely felt a little bit left out of the dust there, so we're ready to take it to the crowd. So let's do this.
All right, I hand whoever's leader of the first squadron. I say these are very dangerous. Don't fuck with them. And I hand him 3 sticks of dynamite.
Becky is very intense.
I do the same to the other ones. Friday. Do the same to the other one.
All right, sir.
These are very, very dangerous.
Well, we've got men specializing in demolitions in each one of our group, so we'll make sure that these are handled. In fact, sir, if I may, you may need these more than us. We do have demolitions.
Great.
Oh well. Okay, so I'll just take them.
Sir,
Sounds good.
we will run.
Good.
Awesome. I might say that was cool. We'll rendezvous at the second location.
He liked it.
And then we'll see you off at the third and the fourth. And I promise you, by the time you meet us, we'll have taken both of those AA guns. All right, men. Thompson, Rodney, Timothy.
Oh.
You stay here.
His last name is Timothy.
I like the combination of calling soldiers by their first names and their last names.
And then alternating, and
nice
then
personal
maybe
touch.
switching it up sometimes.
Pretty
Yeah.
loose platoon.
Rodney.
Buck, Rock, and Sausage, you're with me. Let's go.
Rock and sausage.
Fuck rock.
No, Rock and
go.
Sausage. We don't like to team them together too much, but it's pretty funny when we do.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, let's go.
So we're heading to number 2.
So you're heading to number 2. So you guys, how fast do you want to get there? Do you want to try to stealth
fast.
it? Or do you want to book it. Montage? Montage speed? Mm-hmm. All right.
And put some high fives in there.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Gonna have a montage. All right, so montage of you guys creeping through the forest, seeing a few things.
Somewhere in that montage, I would love a moment of Mac just saying, "Guys, I can pee standing up."
Perfect.
It's a perk. I mean,
Okay, great.
Also, beforehand, as a woman, you could also be standing up. I mean, you just physically do it. It just might get on
be
your
a lot
legs.
messier, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you buy that like
That's what I
$2 plastic thing. You seen that?
Yes, I have. I know exactly what you're talking about.
What?
I'll show you later.
It is
I'm
a way
still
for
unaware.
it is a way for women if they go camping or if they're out in the wilderness to be standing up, but to direct the flow of urine to a
It's exactly how you
It's like a funnel.
it is
exactly what
it
you're
is a vaginal funnel. Yes.
Okay. Vaginal?
A vaginal funnel.
Vaginal. Yeah.
So as you guys split off away from the troop,
Having this
and
great
you all-
conversation. There's a break in the montage, and that conversation happens.
And then back to
montage. In the midst of this, as you guys are starting, and you can start to see the next break.
Oh shit! Wait, sorry. I was gonna do something. I want to dress up like a Nazi.
So you want to forage for one of the
Yeah, because
uniforms?
I actually have manipulation and
Do we all want to dress up like
and
Nazis?
streetwise.
Okay. So you've realized in the process of trying to put the Nazi uniform on that you're a really big guy.
Thanks.
You're like
Nazis are
6'2",
little
like 280. You know.
So when I put it on, it looks like tight little boy lederhosen, like I'm holding a little
Looks
balloon.
like tight little lederhosen.
Okay, so that's
You're probably not the one to be putting on the uniform.
great.
You're a big man. Also,
Thank
in
you
the
for noticing.
in the
These
midst, you're
Germans are
welcome.
so tiny.
In the midst of all of this,
Okay, I don't do that then.
you Hal, you start to hear something that is whispering to you, and it starts off as a very slow hiss, like Simon. Spino, is it? That's what they call you now, eh? And you look to your left and you can see a feathered serpent is like floating along the side of you
What?
as it's looking at you.
Spino, but yeah.
Spino. Spino. Where's all of my attention you promised me? What, do you think I'm not here? I do you a favor, you do me a favor. Well, it's time for my due. You promised you would help. You can see, and you can all see this thing too.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
who are you? Hey, Spino.
You can, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
What is happening? What is that?
I don't know, man.
You don't remember your old friend? I saved you, Spino. And here I am.
Are you the doctor?
I don't know a doctor. What do you think I am?
What's your name?
I have no name.
Who sent you?
The Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet?
Yes, you know the Gauntlet. What are you? A bunch of puppy dogs? Look.
Is it Meow Ghoul?
So you're
say,
starting.
"Are you puppy
This is
dogs?"
starting
Yeah,
to
I
kind
go.
of come together a little bit as you see this creature. You're starting to recognize that it's like, oh shit. This is a. It is a. It's a wrath spirit. And you can see it. You're starting to remember, oh, the part of us being what we are now is we're actually, that there's a whole nother world. There's a different reality on top of the reality that you're in. There is a spirit world.
I knew it.
And this is a spirit who is looking at you from one side, and you're starting to remember, shit, this thing this thing saved my life at one point, and I'm making a pact with it, and now he's kind of like, well, you have a weird familial friendship now. You're starting to remember that you're kind of part of this shamanic group that communes with spirits in the spirit world. That is awesome. This is one of many creatures that live on the other side. In fact, Santiago, it's starting to recall to you that one of the reasons you're here has to do with the spirit world.
One of the reasons I am here.
One of the reasons all of you are here.
What?
Has something to do with the spirit world, and it's not all there yet. But this creature is definitely a part of that.
Do I perceive it as a threat?
Yes. No, hit this?
Yes.
No, you just feel distrust from this thing.
So it kind of looks like Quetzalcoatl.
It's a Quetzalcoatl-looking creature, yes. But its face, when it just its tongue keeps coming out, but it's communicating to you telepathically, you know? And it looks, and it kind of just has this face in you, and you can feel that it's not even a very powerful spirit, you know? But it is, you know that you're on a favor for favor kind of relationship with this thing.
It did me a favor.
Did you a favor. And now it wants a favor.
What favor do you want?
So quick to forget. So typical of a bone shadow. Always forgetting about what we spirits do for you wolves. Yes, you're supposed to go and track down those stupid death spirits. Sitting upon their feeding, their eating. This is like a feast for them. And I have a particular hatred for one of them, and you promised me redemption. You promised me its head.
Well, I'm all about redemption.
Who's this one in particular?
How can we find him?
Now that's up to you. That's your point, but I'm sure you'll see him soon enough. There is plenty of death about.
So kill the death spirits.
Kill the death.
Yes, the more death spirits, the happier I'll be. The more gifts and the better that I can help you.
Well, we're on our way to go kill some more people, so...
Well, people are people.
Spirits will show up.
People are tools and pawns. They feed us. They nourish us with their emotions and their feelings and their petty squabbles.
Where are these death spirits? Speak, demon.
Demon? You don't want to be around a demon. Those are different. I wouldn't be anywhere close to that. You're talking more up there. We're talking side by side.
We've fought demons before.
Have you now? I don't remember that. Do enlighten me.
Trust that we have, Spirit.
Yes. Well, I will tell you that there is a plentiful amount of death spirits on either side of here. The more death you see, the bigger and greater that they will get. And there are some mighty death spirits in this land. They've been feeding for the entire war, particularly inside of those little concrete structures that they make. All the hatred and all the death and the famine.
It's got to be concentration camps.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've tallied long enough with you. See that the spirits come to a deathly and brutal end, and I swear to you I will make it worth your while. As you see, as he starts to fade out of existence.
Spirit, come back,
and
wait.
he dissipates into nothing.
Bye, Snakey.
What the fuck did you promise that thing?
I don't remember.
We just made contact with the other side. That is awesome.
It was a
Wow.
it was a wrath spirit, and I can only think of one person that I want redemption from.
I was a wolf earlier, and that was nuts. That
So
was crazy.
you're starting to recall that spirits have different classes.
Okay.
And the more that like humanity feeds them with these various emotions, and they represent everything, you know, from like traffic to to death, famine, wrath, hatred, sloth, all of these things.
Traffic.
Death,
Hatred,
famine, hatred.
death.
No, and even not just like the 7 deadly sins, but virtue and like basically any emotion that man can create is represented on the other side as a spirit. And the more it feeds into that, the greater that it can become.
And so could I infer possibly that the spirit world is what's connecting all of these worlds that we're potentially jumping into? Like
That's
what
a
I'm
hard
starting
call
to
to
think
take.
of?
No, I mean that's for you to make a determination about. But in particular, you feel like that this is you're starting to realize that this is part of your identity. Like as a werewolf, presumably at this point, like your job is to keep the spirits in check. You are the apex predators of the spirit world.
Wow.
And part of who you are is to not only live in this world, but also to deal and work in this world. In fact, if anything, that moment was so familiar to you, you're starting to kind of realize that we have done more hunting on the other side at this point. Like we all got caught up in the moment, but now you're starting to recall memories of like you all taking down giant spirits and you all kind of going together or like rallying up or corralling other various spirits, either, destroying them, hunting them, or just hurting them to make sure that they are no longer harming the material world, like dissipating them, scattering them.
We are awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty rad.
You're pretty cool. But it's also extremely deadly. And you, Trish, or Jade, are starting to recall as part of what your is now is that not only are you this comms person, but it's also you and your little group of black wolf alpha packs it's your job to kind of find the thresholds. Because only the best of you can tear a hole into the gauntlet wherever you want, but there are definitely gaps in which the veil, they call it the veil, in which the veil is thin. And you can physically move from one space to another.
Nice.
I have a thing that is running through my head right now. My delish side is struggling with my Santiago aspect. The Santiago has questions about the spirit world. The Santiago side is wondering if the spirit world is, to kind of go off of what Spino was saying, connected to maybe other planes of existence. If that is across the board or if it is specific to this one.
It's weird, but it feels very specific. Like this is part.
That is what I thought.
This is part of this world. Is that in this world, the material plane is split into 2 different sections. But it doesn't feel like that spirit did not feel like Jimmy. Like Jimmy clearly wasn't spirit-like at all.
Got it.
But that was Jimmy, right? As far as we know.
Yeah, that's Jimmy.
Okay,
Yeah,
but-
there wasn't. You definitely acknowledged and recognized him, but his energy, you could say, what he emanated, the spirit, it was filled with emotion, and it had this like aura about it, and it was very of this world. Jimmy did not feel. He felt clean, sterile of any of that. Even though he was a little bit of a slobbering jerk, he didn't feel like there was anything that had to do with that.
So we have 2 missions now: defeat the Nazis and kill some death spirit that apparently Spino promised to do.
It appears they go hand in hand.
It does.
And a third mission, my friends. Do not die.
I like that one.
That's like an understood mission, I
Good
think.
job, Sarge.
Yeah, that kind
No,
of
but that's very important
I feel like
to,
that's an
to
objective
speak out
in
loud.
both of those other missions.
I'm back to being afraid.
So if Nazis are killing people, that feeds the death spirit.
Right.
One would think we kill the Nazis, we kill the death spirit.
Two
Or at
birds
least
with
we
When
can.
we kill the Nazis, the death spirits show up.
Yeah.
And then we kill them.
Yeah.
And then Flying Snake Man is happy.
Either way, we're kicking ass.
It'd be worth our while.
And as you guys come into the clearing, as you're walking and talking about this, as you get closer to what the next AA camp is, you, Santiago, feel like now that you've got all of this information about the spirit world, is that you could you feel like, oh, well, now that I've seen that spirit, I feel like I can tune my eyes now to be able to shift from this reality to the next and be able to look deeper into the gauntlet. And you do. You would burn a willpower at this point, or it's not called willpower at this stage. It's called essence. All right.
So currently I have 7 essences.
So you would burn an essence. And you can feel kind of like spiritual energy course through you as your eyes shift and they become yellow and vertical.
And there's like a panther sound effect.
Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight. Yes. As you peer through, you look, and you can see through the gauntlet as you start to see small little gremlins running around the AA camp as they are like hopping on different things, and you can see that they have lamprey kind of crescent-looking mouths, and they're taking they're kind of climbing on all the metal on the AA guns, and you can watch as every once in a while one of them puts its mouth and just starts. As you see it, its belly gets distended, and it rolls off of the AA guns and starts scampering away. The forest starts to bend and mutate in a way in which all of the trees start to get weird, and you can see these wilted, like, white-looking stork creatures, but their arms are melded into the trees, and they look gaunt and weak as they're holding onto things. And these gremlins with these lamprey faces are just sucking and getting fat off of the metal inside of the AA guns. And you can see as a couple of them are jumping from person to person, all the guards and sentries inside of there.
Wait, so is the thing that is in the trees, is that the same as the gremlins?
No. The gaunt-looking stork creatures that have their arms and legs melded in from the trees, they just look sad.
I turn to my squad and I say, there's death gremlins and tree storks. I can see them.
What?
And is that good or bad?
You.
How do we feel about that?
I feel like that's bad.
Search your feelings. Search your feelings. Death gremlins, tree storks.
Danger and
Death gremlins sounds
Make an
worse than tree
intelligence.
storks, I will
An
say.
intelligence plus. If you have a cult, roll it.
Everybody?
No, just him.
Just him.
Just him at the moment.
Tree storks.
Spino.
No successes.
No successes. Those don't recall. They'll take 2 more dots in occult
Okay.
for this sheet for this character now. It doesn't. That seems familiar, but you can't recall what those things are. You know. And finally, in the horizon, far off in the tree line, you can see as a large black 4-armed shadow is looming in the distance, and it has a large lupine face that seems to be trailing off into an elephant's trunk, and you can see his mouths are scattered all over its body as you can see wisps moving all around it.
And we can all see that?
He's the only one who has shadow eyes on at the moment, you know. But it's like 20 stories tall. It's colossus sized, and you can just see it walking, just literally pounding across the landscape as you can hear this eerie, almost wail like. As it emanates across the purple sky and the spirit world, it is so ghastly and huge, and you can recognize it as a colossal death spirit.
I think I know the name. It's
Yeah.
right here. It is a King Goro Gorilla Wolf Whale.
King Goro Gorilla Wolf Whale?
King Goro Gorilla Wolf Whale. That is what we're dealing with.
Good lord.
And as you look
What are we going to
down,
call that for short?
Yeah, what is it for short?
King Kong.
It's King Kong.
King Kong.
And as you look to this colossal death spirit and see as its shapes are moving around it and panning down into the AA gun with several Nazis with all kind of instruments of death around it and these tiny techno gremlins as they continue to suck upon the energy of the machines around them, you realize that you guys may be in a little over your head.
I say to my team, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think that we may be dealing with something worse than Nazis.
And that's it for this episode.
That was a good.
And we'll see you all next week for more Foreververse. And, yeah, it's pretty amazing. See you guys then. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this episode of Foreververse. Make sure to like and comment and subscribe as we'll be releasing episodes on every Thursday on GNS's YouTube, starting with the first episode right here. If you'd like to jump ahead to the current point in our campaign, you can always watch us live on Twitch, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you want to watch Foreververse episodes that are available right now, you can always go to projectalpha.com. They are all there for you. And if you want to watch episodes that we've already released on YouTube, there's this fun little playlist right here. Thanks. Goodbye.